says the Toyz Live is still waiting for us. So it says we're live here. I just want to make sure everything's streaming nice and smooth and going well. There we go. There we go. Boom. Boom. All right, man.
Oh.
There we go. We are up. We are rolling. We are good.
Nice.
Do you think we need to do an IG live quickie today? Do you like doing that? You're so good at it, man.
I'm actually in right now. So everybody that's on IG Live, head over to YouTube Live. Link is in my profile, Crumb's profile, and Toyz Alive profile. If you guys could head over there, that'd be great. We're just gonna let this run for a few more minutes on Instagram, and then we're gonna head over to Crumb's on YouTube Live. Thank you for stopping in, General Porpoise. Dude, I was just kind of flipping through the scene before we got on here, and General Porpoise just released that, or just gave us a sneak peek of the next character in the Dinos at Work. Dude, holy smokes.
I meant to grab all my Dino guys tonight because I've got something that's Dino related, and I don't know if Porpoise would have seen this. You would know it though. This is going back a while. Trash Can Monster. Remember? Do you have one? The fucking what's his name? Benny? Is it? Oh, fuck.
Benny was. I don't have a Benny, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I gotta grab him now. Sorry.
Yeah, I do have a keychain. Everybody on Instagram Live, if you want to head over to YouTube Live, we're gonna let this run for probably 2 more minutes, and then there you go, man. Yeah.
Because I feel like these are just in right now, right? Dinos are in right now. But it's funny to me, I think Trash Can Monster might have been way ahead of the game at one point. Look how this toy is cool in general. The dick arm is somewhere else, but he actually has a dick blaster arm as well. So one of the arms can be swapped out and you pop a dick blaster. It's just a big giant dick.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm gonna I have a keychain of that. Ghoul and King Spider, hey, we're going over to YouTube Live. I'm going to shut this off on Instagram Live here in a second. If you guys want to head over to YouTube Live, the link is in my bio, Crumb's bio, and Toyz Alive bio. If you guys want to head over there, we're going to shut off Instagram Live here in a couple seconds. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, B to the J, I've never noticed it before. You've got beautiful eyes, man. What color are those? Those like a nice greeny brown.
Hazel. There you go, greeny brown.
Oh, sharp, dog. Woo.
Tends to change color with my shirt color, so I'm told. I don't know why that is. Everybody on Instagram Live, we're just getting ready to shut this off. Perfect. That looks like nobody's in the room on Instagram Live. Turning that off.
Thursday evenings, guys.
Here we go.
Dropped like 200 on figs in the last week. I'm so glad to hear that though, because you're gonna love them, dude. Honestly, skilled one, you're gonna get them, and I just hope that you're overjoyed with them. Hey, vomiting droids. This happens to us every time. Get the hell in here then. We're doing it early. Fuck our normal intro shit. What you got for us, vomiting droids? I love those glasses. Dude, vomiting droids is probably way more hip and dope than I ever expected when I first started chatting to him, man. Just the dude's fresh to death.
He is, bro. You know how I can tell? His hats, dude. He's got some sick hats.
Yo, first time having this one, sorry. Oh shit. Delicious. I've never had this one before. Pacific Island Punch Sweet Justice. You know how some fruits, when you drink certain fruits, they're almost like sour with how delicious they are? Boom. Vomiting droids, we'll pull you back in a moment, dude. I mean, if you want to join in, hop in anytime, we'll accommodate you. You're a fucking legend, my friend.
Good to see everybody, man. I'm jumping in the chat here. I see, man, dude, what is up, everybody?
Fuck, I love Thursdays, dude. I love Thursdays. It doesn't matter how tired I am. It doesn't matter how fucking exhausting the week has been. I look so forward to seeing everybody. You guys were going so fucking hams earlier. I could not catch up with being able to reshare. I normally like to go on the Toyz Alive page and share everybody who's sharing our shit. You guys were just on that today so hard. Love it. Thank you so much.
General purpose. You Canadians and Californians with your legal goods. I shouldn't say it like that. It's your legal goods, meaning they are legal. Yeah. Lots of variety out there. That's for sure, man. You name it, you can find that version of it, whatever you're looking for.
A little bit of it all, man.
But yeah, so I was just going back through the comments real quick. I thought you had spent $200 on figs. I saw Skilled One was the one that $200 on figs. Good. That's good, man. That means the word is spreading. I mean, that's part of the point of this show, right?
And you know, I think you'll enjoy them. That's what I was saying. I think you'll really enjoy them. You'll be happy. You won't be disappointed.
For sure. So I'm kind of excited, dude. I think now, before I put my foot in my mouth, I think I solved the lighting problem here. I think. Don't hold me to it. We're going to give it a shot after a while and see what happens. But my son, being 17 years old, basically schooled me on how to do this. And he's like, well, why don't you just do this? And I'm like, okay, well, maybe that'll work. And I think it worked. So we'll see. Excited about that.
Hey, you know what we can't miss? I'm going to bring it up now before we get carried away and we miss it at all. Stanfield motherfucking Toyz. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Bro, so that's what I was going to get into. I was going to say, do you want to talk about anything before I get into Stanfield? What an idiot. So let me just tell you what happened. I mean, you know what happened, but I'll let everybody else know. So basically I advertised pretty hard that we were going to have something from Stanfield last week.
He was kind enough. He posted on his goddamn wall. Oh.
He did. And I was opening all the stuff and I had so much packaging and stuff last night. I looked down probably 3 or 4 times and was like, oh, all good. DT O'Keefe. DT O'Keefe, all good, man. Catch it on the replay, bro. So we were talking about Stanfield Toyz, and I had advertised that he was going to be on thing. He put it on his story. Amongst all the unboxings, I'm doing all the unwrapping. I looked down 3 or 4 times to make sure I didn't have any more pieces. And sure as shit, I said there was no more pieces and we were out, and I'm starting to clean up and everything. And damned if it wasn't a Stanfield Toyz box sitting there. And just felt like the biggest ass ever.
In like seconds.
So embarrassed. I didn't even message him that night. Yeah.
We finished up with maybe seconds, and you were like, I fucking forgot Stan. And as soon as you sent it, even I was just like, oh, my heart just like, I was chatting to him before it. We just got so carried away. It was literally just like box after box that night, man. Oh, shit.
It was so stupid. That was so stupid. O'Keefe, DT O'Keefe, I hope everything's cool, man. Thank you for popping in, even though you got some stuff going on.
Yeah.
I hope everything's cool, brother. We'll catch you on the flip side.
If anything, I definitely have to check in. Make sure you're good after this. Everybody, yeah.
But, yeah, dude, totally missed it. And I was so embarrassed. I didn't even message him that night. I messaged him the next day, and I was like, hey, man, here's what happened. Like, no bullshitting. I missed it, straight up. And I will make sure that never happens again. So yeah, not only did I reach out to him and tell him that, hey, you know, the piece that I got, I didn't open it. He was kind of like, yeah, he just played it off cool and was like, yeah, I was wondering what happened. I figured there was a mix up, and sure enough, there was, because I'm an idiot. But he said, so I went into his store and I bought another piece because he had just reloaded the store with some pieces. So I bought another one. And the dude was generous enough to actually add in. He's like, hey, by the way, I'm going to throw in this piece here for a giveaway.
You know,
yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people could probably say this about Stanfield Toyz. He's one of those ones that, I don't know about you, collecting kind of became really big for me, especially in the pandemic time. and I think we were all kind of grabbing on to certain accounts that were almost like trending in the algorithm. And let's face it, dude, Gorvel was probably one of like the first indie toys I'd seen that in no way was just a straight up bootleg. It was in no way a designer 3D printed toy. It was the first time I think I had seen a toy where I was like, oh shit, that is all OG. It's kind of like, and look where he is now. There's some toys like some of the Gorvel. He's done more than Gorvel, obviously, but some of the renditions of Gorvel, like the fucking one with all the articulation.
Yeah,
It looks almost
sick,
like
dude.
one of the NECAs, but better. What are we
For
talking
sure.
about? Dude's a legend, man.
Gorvel, the Gorvel, I have one of the earlier ones, and it's sick, dude. It's a static piece, but it's got a blister that opens. The card is really sick. I know Fletch is kind of busy tonight. I don't think he's in here right now, but Fletch has a lot of Stanfield art, art that's done on canvases, which is super cool. I have a few other Stanfield pieces, and dude, they're on point every time, like carded pieces. There's one that I'm going to open tonight that's sick. There's another one that I have. Hey, let's try this camera for the first time.
Really quick while you're doing that too, Monster Vat Toys in the chat. He's a bit of like a new maker. I want to say seems fresh blood, but he's not. But keep your eyes on that dude. That dude's doing some fucking really sick shit.
That's a Zodiac.
That looks much better, dude.
Yeah, that's a Zodiac piece. That light is a little off. Let me brighten that up a little bit. That
keep on.
That doesn't really work all that well either. It does with some other pieces that I was trying out though. But anyways, the Stanfield Zodiac piece, that's a dope one. That card is super sick. That card is like the letter.
Special toy cam. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're trying, guys. We're trying options. You know, we're looking at options.
Yeah, Stanfield. The that Zodiac is old, but my Gorvel is even.
Keep it there for a sec.
Yeah.
Just keep it there. I'm just gonna highlight you. If it'll let me in a two-person. I hate this shit sometimes. Ba-da-ba-ba. Pin it. There we go. There we go. So that's what we're talking about. Talking about that shit right there. Ba-da-ba-ba. Sorry. I feel like some kind of weird infomercial shit.
Yeah. It's dope. I didn't really size up the camera for carded pieces, which is stupid now that I realized that I did that. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna switch back.
Come on back. Come hang out with me. I want to see your face again. How you doing?
All right. So anyways, yes, Stanfield is just super consistent. You got Gorvel, you got the Hollywood Monsters line. And then, like you said, dude, the Gorvel, I mean, you've seen that in vinyl, you've seen it in resin, you've seen that new carded one that's articulated, which sold out super fast, which I'm bummed, but that's...
From what I could tell, too, the designer on that seemed pretty, like, fresh blood. Maybe I'm crazy. I'd have to go back onto Stanfield's page, click on who he, like, worked with to do that one, but the dude doesn't have a whole shitload of followers. Babadrock, what is up? Doesn't have a whole lot of followers. Oh, I know we're gonna talk about drops and shit too. Sorry, I got slided in there. Babadrock has a drop that happened yesterday. If anybody ended up missing that.
Yeah, for sure. There was one yesterday. Yeah, there was one yesterday, and then there's another one today, I believe. Right, Friday. Those wizards, and now that I think about it, man, dude, there was one of those wizards I really wanted. So I don't know if that Babadrock, if you can let us know if that drop happened today. I'm sure it did. I know that there was some. I think the drop bears were coming out on Wednesday.
See, I saw on the post. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was looking at the drop bears, and it said they were dropping in. It was one day ago, dropping tomorrow at 4 p.m. So that's why I recorded it down. But he's on
yeah,
fire. He's tomorrow. Shed Quarter Creations. What is up, homie?
tomorrow.
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
tomorrow's Friday. I'm
tomorrow.
tripping, dude.
Yeah,
I'm tripping. I was thinking today's
yeah.
Friday. Not Friday.
It just feels really good, like a Friday. Okay, so out of curiosity, did you want like what? Do you already have stuff from Stanfield that you want to show off at all, or it's all boxed up and still we're gonna save that for unboxing time?
I do have stuff from. Well, I have the giveaway.
Mmm.
Which I can show.
Mmm.
If you want to show that.
Mmm. Make them wait. Let's make them wait for that one. I saw that earlier. It looks good. I like it because I don't think many of those went on sale. If any of you were in the scene a long time ago, early on, which I think most of you were, you'll remember Stanfield dropped a wave of these guys. They're really cool. It's Jazz Wizard Porpoise, very good odds. In fact, I might just let anyone who wants to be the winner and just act like it's my first time with everyone. Oh, but ladies only, or at least talk to me in a high voice. Ooh,
Jazz
Jesus.
Wiz is about to do a giveaway. I think he's almost at, or he's at 500. I believe he just hit 500.
Dang, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Yo, you
At
ever
a boy,
notice
Jazz
it?
Wiz.
It feels odd sometimes. There are some like relatively, in my opinion, right? We all have those artists we think are like fucking legends and famous, but there are some artists every now and then that are a little bit bigger, and it's kind of comical where you're kind of like, "What you doing in here, guy?"
Yeah,
Over fucking, you know. Um, but that's really sweet of you guys. That's really fucking cool. I like that you're all just human beings on planet Earth still. It's fucking dope.
absolutely, man. Drop Bear, the card on that Drop Bear. Yeah, I agree, dude. That Drop Bear card. I don't know if you got a chance to see that. That is,
I did. Baba Drock's
that's sick,
something
man.
else, man. He is something else. He might be one
Yeah,
like you know. I've been saying it for like a year and a half, 2 years. I think we all have been. Dude's underrated. It's weird. It's weird. Anybody who's anybody knows he's fucking good. But you look at that weird little follow number and you're like, huh?
yeah, dude. And I say it every time that I post a Baba Drock piece, dude. Is that like it's just super consistent, good
Mm.
stuff. Always. Always
Uh,
good stuff. Always something in the store. I was in there yesterday. I bought a couple of pieces yesterday. So I'll have a package coming. Baba Drock, if you could actually hold off on sending that, I would appreciate it because I'm going to try to snag something tomorrow. Um, in that is so anyways, yeah, but the drop bears were sick. There were some of those gnomes that came out. I did grab one of the I think it was a UV gnome that's going to be coming. That was super sick. Jazz Wiz 500. So yeah, man. So did you want to move to the Stanfield stuff or you want to get the little stuff out of the way, shows and drops and whatnot?
let's get shows and drops out of the way. I am terrible for my fucking mute today, dude. I've muted a couple times when I really didn't want to. I didn't get
All
tons and
good.
tons and tons drops. I did get False Idols Toys going to be doing a drop though, coming up. It's going to be on the 8th of August.
I'm sorry, which one was that?
False Idols Toys. You know what?
Oh, false idols. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let me just pull them up. We'll play that game. We'll go over to the old Instagram, pull folks up.
Vomit, great comment about Baba. That's nailed it, man. So many different kinds of figures, lots of variation in the work, which is true, man. It's really all over the place, and it's all sick. I have a
Yeah.
lot of pieces from Drock, and they are, I mean, they're great. All of them are.
Yeah, he's fantastic. I just don't get it. It blows my mind all the time.
And
So I'm gonna
great
go.
art.
Fantastic artist, fantastic artist, fantastic artist. If anybody actually watched any of the unboxing interviews I've done with him in the past, you know he started off in painting. He has those new shirts even that are hilarious. Bigfoot got me into toys, I think. There we go.
Nice,
So yeah, these guys are going to be dropping Full Set Toy Monday the 1st. So
nice. Those are cool.
not this coming Monday, but the next. I think they're neat. They're odd, very very odd, but neat. So yeah, there you go, guys.
Nice.
Um,
Vinyl.
Vinyl
That's
Safubi,
fine.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
mile high. I think it's a mile high Safubi pole too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Huh. Interesting.
yeah, yeah. Who else you got?
I know that Resin Blood's going to be dropping some stuff on Friday. I know Damn JDO is going to be dropping some stuff on Friday. Drock, we had yesterday and Friday. That's about all the drop information I have. If anybody else has some stuff you want to put in the comments, go ahead. My research was just a little off this last week, so
Yo, give me a
I
sec
know
too.
there's other stuff.
I want to pull up the resin blood. So if you don't mind, give me a quick second. I want to get the resin blood up here. I haven't looked at resin blood in a while. I'll be honest. I don't catch him often. I actually saw that Porpoise just grabbed a resin blood piece. Caught it at Smooth on.
Ocular Rhombus, 900 followers coming up. Very nice. Congrats.
You know, I'm not pulling resin blood up. So
RESS?
We might be shit out of luck. Odd. Okay. If you are able to pull that later, send me the account.
Yeah. So there's a couple figures that he had over at 5 Points Fest. I believe it's leftovers from those. It's the ones I believe they're called Space Face. But it was like the chrome, like superhero type figure with a cape, but it had a He-Man head. Sick. I like that, man.
Yeah. All right. So. Oh, it is
yeah.
live.
So
It just had it on his, there we go. Still cool to see that there. It's cool to see that in the wild. Especially at a Smooth On store. Porpoise is saying he didn't grab it; they were just repping it there.
Good stuff though. So yeah, there'll be some stuff on Resin Blood's page tomorrow, I believe. I don't think he announced the time. He just said Friday. So keep checking back for that. He's in Pennsylvania, I believe, so that's 3 hours ahead of me.
Are we really that light tonight? I feel like we're just really light this evening. It's not often that I feel this light on a. Does that make sense?
I agree.
Yeah.
He's a big fan of the show. Thank you. Cool. Appreciate that. I do have a package from Ghoul. I will probably get to that next week, depending on how that falls in the lineup there.
Okay, yo. Now I'm just wondering. I don't know why I'm not pulling him up. Is it 2 S's? Because now I'm a little bit ticked off. I don't want to be excluding the homie. We share screens on fucking artists.
Yeah, so Resin RESSIN.
There we go. I think that's what I was fucking up. Yeah. Leave it to me, eh? There we go. Because I feel like a goon, man. Here we are, we share screens on all this shit. Here we go. And as always, too, I'll grab that link there for you guys. Toss that into the chat.
Yeah, so that first one right there, the guy on the left, that's the one that I was talking about. Yeah, that one's sick, dude. That's awesome.
You know, I'm going to say it. I don't even give a shit if it makes me sound like a goon. I love that he cleaned up his flashing. I straight up asked him early on, I was like, out of curiosity, what's with it, right? Because we talk about Trash Joy all the time. He's got flashing, but I needed to know. I'm like, what is up with it? Like, is it part of the style or whatever? He cleans them up nice, man. Good for him. They look fucking great. I don't know. And not that my opinion matters, but they look fucking great. His airbrushing is really fucking cool, too.
But you're right, man. I mean, and I think that's a fair question to ask is when you see a flash that's on there that's obviously, in plain sight and some of it's large and maybe some of it's not so big, but it's obviously there. Is that part of the work? Is that part of the bootleg style, or did you just miss it, or what happened there? Because I do have pieces from, artists that are known for being exponentially clean, and you get some stuff from them. Sometimes there's some flash on them, and you're like, how'd that get there, or how did that get missed? And then there's other artists where you start to see it consistently, and you're like, maybe that's just part of the thing. And I get it, man. That's part of it. You pull it, and that's what you got. I have plenty of pieces like that, and like I said, that's just it can be for whatever reason. But Resin Blood's one of those guys where if I get it and it has some, I'm not surprised, but at the same time, I'm not disappointed. So it's I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think it's more of a style. I mean, you could really talk to somebody and say that's just being lazy. But when something's so obvious like that only takes a second to get rid of, sometimes I really doubt if that's intentional to leave it there.
That's why I kind of like those interviews, though. I'll be honest. I know they're not everybody's jam, But one thing that was really nice is like there are some times that like you're kind of really pleasantly surprised with like maybe why something happened the way it did. You know, it really removes that like weird unknown when you're sitting there kind of being like, how did they miss that? Or like, why that? Then you talk to them and you find out like something super obscure about like the way the mold is or the original figure is casted or the list could go on. But it's kind of, I like that aspect, man. I do really enjoy, and most of the dudes in the scene, like they are really good. If you actually wanted to know and you reached out, they'd be fucking good for talking to you about it.
Yeah, for sure, man. They were commenting on Resin Blood's airbrushing skills.
Yeah, it.
Dude, 100% agreed, man. I bought a decon last year. He had a few pieces that were just they have that airbrushing style on them, dude, and it's super sick. It's way sick. I think when he came out with those Yetis, those were a vinyl piece, and those ones were all kind of airbrushed in that kind of chromatic style.
Yo, Baba Drog, I feel the flash, but let's face it, what's more enraging than spraying a piece, putting it in the light box, going to take a picture, and seeing either some kind of like miscellaneous hair or facial hair poking out of the sealant?
Done that. I mean, as far as posting pictures, I'll post a picture and I'll be like, oh man, that's really sick. And then I'll post it and I'll look at it and I'll be like, man, dude, there's a little something on there, a fuzz or something like that on the background. There's one out there that I really like to post, dude, and I straight up deleted it because it was, and I felt shitty about it, but I think it looked bad. I think it looked bad on the piece, and it made it look like I didn't know what I was doing, which I don't, but I don't want to be open with that. So, anyways.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. Okay, I want to see your fucking Stanfield Toys shit.
God. Okay, here we go.
Don't show them the giveaway yet, because I want them to fucking get all hard and get that pre stuff going. But yeah, I want to see what we missed last week.
Yeah, for sure, man. So yeah, the giveaway is actually a good follow up to this first piece. So this is a first one here by Stanfield. Now the funny thing is, dude, after I did not open this last week, you and I had briefly talked about maybe doing a unboxing, kind of spur of the moment type thing. I actually reached out to him and told him we may do that, and he said, I don't even worry about it. And then, I didn't want to do it anything half-assed, kind of spur of the moment. But just in case, I did bring this piece with me on vacation. So this piece has had quite the trip already. So here it is, man. This thing is sick, dude. So it's an Octora. I'm going to put it in front of the other camera.
Yeah, and hold up a second, because I want to be able to, I need to talk about this piece, but if we're on the speaker view, it's going to keep on going on me instead of that toy. I didn't realize you grabbed one of those. That might be one of my favorite Stanfield ones. I know we talk about the Gorvel a lot, but I fucking love octopi, man. I fucking love octopuses. As if you got one of those. That's dope. That looks really cool. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up now for a moment. Actually, no, sorry. Does it move at all? It's static, right? That's just fucking great. That's painted. Oh, fuck, that's cool. Okay.
It is static. I think it does have a removable bubble. Stands good. Balance is really good on it. So let me try to switch the lighting here to. What do you know? It's not working.
That looks like a lot of fun, man. Fuck, I want it. Like, what's off, Frank? Is the purple resin, or is that painted too? Or is the black and silver's painted?
It looks like It
fucking good.
looks like it's all painted to me, man. It looks like the purple is painted, the black is definitely painted, the silver is painted.
So clean looking.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so fucking cool. That looks Healy made. Like that'll sit next to a Healy made, no fucking problem, dude. That's a cool toy.
Yeah, man. Like straight up, that is sick. Octora. So after talking to Stanfield, there was actually there's a story about Octora.
Lay it on me. Lay it on us.
Yeah, man, that is sick. This was the card for it.
Really cool. Really cool.
Really
cool.
sick card.
Really
great
cool.
art on there. Yeah. Super sick. 1 second and I'll get the story here.
Yo, Stanfield, that's a beautiful piece, man. You did a really great job. The whole entire thing on that is lovely. That's a beautiful toy. Fuck, that looks like so much fun. I'm trying so hard not to get too excited because I don't want to burn out, but fuck, that looks like so much fun.
So I just want to get the story real quick.
Get it.
All right, so here's the story of Octora. The backstory. A Japanese scientist on a quest for immortality accidentally turns himself into an octopus. After almost suffocating in his lab because of his new octopus body, the devil appears and gives Octora a water-breathing device in return for killing Gorville. The devil then promises that he will grant Octora immortality and return him to his human form if he is successful. So this is the number one, the arch nemesis of Gorville. So if you have a Gorville, definitely go out and get one of these. This is such a sick piece though, dude, damn. Great 3.75 there, really cool. Static, but
it looks so cool, dude.
Super,
It looks so
sick.
cool. I want to touch it so bad. It looks like a nice, good matte finish on there.
It is. The black is a very nice matte finish on there. The purple does have a little bit. Yeah, it has a little bit of a sheen to it, but clean, man. And the card is super clean. It's thick. It's got that flip down bubble, which is cool.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah, that's thick.
I just don't know why. I don't know why. That's just fun as shit. I like that color. I like that octopus. I like his little suit. Like it.
It's a good one, man. So Octora. That's it. And so while we're talking about that,
I want one now.
Toyz. What is up, my brother?
I was just about to say you're brother from another mother, but you.
That is him.
Yeah, man. You guys are.
Who's just over there not too long before this here show started. So here's the we might as well do the giveaway or show the giveaway. Let's show the giveaway.
Show it. You guys have earned it.
Octora. That's what I just opened. So here is the giveaway. Boom. A glow Octora.
Oh, he's so cool. That whole
dude
figure
on
is
that
so
backer.
Cool.
How about
so
that backer,
cool.
dude?
Stanfield, that's a great toy, dude. You crushed that, man. Good toy.
Yeah, man.
Good piece of art. Art toy, indie art. As a toy lover who puts toys at like the highest respect, that's a lovely toy.
This thing glows like crazy.
Glowing. Oh man. Why is glowing so cool? Fuck.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but the glow on this guy is nice. Very, 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 very nice. Kind of see the glow on that there, but it is the glow on this is hardcore, man. It's really, really nice. So bam. Yeah, Stanfield. So
it's like going teal. It's charged instantly, dog.
Yeah, so what he was saying, he's got the Remco backer is what we were just talking about. And yeah, man, that Remco backer is sick. If you've seen these backers at, there's a few characters of these like glow in the dark ones that they have at Super 7. Super 7 ended up making a few, but they're sick. So this will be one of the giveaways tonight. Stanfield Toys, bam.
So Pete of the J, you're like the giveaway ringmaster. I like you to kind of let me know how I, your humble servant, may be able to assist in what is happening for that giveaway. How do they get it? We're doing like a wheel, and we want maybe get everybody who's checked in to check in if they want to win that bad boy. We pop them in there, or do you have a bin of some kind of weird amount of shit?
So no bin of weird amount of shit this time. I was out of town till last night, so I didn't really have time to get all my shit together. But I mean, yeah, we can always spin the wheel and do that. And what I like about spinning the wheel is it's for people that are here in the room. So if you guys, if that's something you're interested in when we get to that point, let us know and we will put you in that one.
Yeah, and also, homie, I'm going to check in with you. When did you want me to start kind of collecting names for that? You want me to start going through collecting names for that now, or you want to wait?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. So
yeah.
There you go, there you go. So anybody who's interested in that, I'm going to start going through. If you're in the room, grabbing your name. If you want it, chime in, say you'd love it and you'd like it and you want to make babies with it, and we will try and make that happen for you.
Boom, Octora, if you guys want to get in the drawing for this, just say that you do.
Just say
so anyways, yeah, that one's dope, man. I really dig that piece.
Oh, it's great. It's cool as hell. I think it's cool as hell.
And by the way, I just noticed that big old long thing that I had to go through my phone to find, it's actually printed right here on the front of the card, of course. So yeah, awesome, man.
I love it. I love it. Hey, and I don't know about you, I'm really excited to have Bomb and Droids pop in later. We've probably already said that.
Oh, for sure, dude. For sure.
It's gonna be a blast.
Cool. So everybody, Hurt, get in there. Say something. I know you're there.
He came in, he said hello. He's probably got a paintbrush in hand or a big bottle of resin. Let's be honest.
Big bottle of something.
Big old bottle of something. Sorry.
And so while we're at it, dude, why don't I just open this other Stanfield box?
Please do it. Please do it up. Do it up. Do it up. I'm gonna try and catch you as you're doing it, but I'm also loading names in, so I apologize.
So one of the main reasons I got this one, yeah, Jimmy Folklore in the house. Jimmy Folklore, dude, has been releasing. I don't know if you've seen. He's been slowly but surely releasing all of his figures for his Star Wars line that he has, and they are badass, man. Great job on those, Jimmy Folklore. So the reason I got this one is because we are really close. And I'm not going to tell you what that logo is, but here's a little bit of a clue to what our logo has in it. But this was another one from Stanfield. The Monsters, that's a carded piece. Hollywood Monsters, that is such a sick card, dude. Removable blister, again. Take that down. All right, I'm gonna try going over to the other camera real quick to see if that will work. You know, one thing I noticed too, man, is that as I'm looking at the screen on Zoom, it is way smaller, so it doesn't actually line up with what I'm showing on the other screen. So anyways, that's it. The Stanfield Frankenstein, really sick piece, man. The card again is super, super sick. So
oh, hey, man. No, that looks great, dude. He's crushed it. Sorry, I was trying to make sure that I kind of like took a step back and like let you show
yeah,
off the toy, and I was just gonna put in the names. But no, they did a great friggin' job on that, man. That backer is spectacular.
yeah, for
Looks
sure.
super well printed.
Goblin Mob says we need to zoom in on Zoom. Dude, I actually thought that that was something that existed. So for like 3 hours before the show, I'm trying to get this lighting thing set up,
Mm-hmm.
trying like all these different things possible.
Mm-hmm.
And Zoom on Zoom is not a thing. I thought that
Right.
was, and it is not.
I wish it
But yeah,
was, man. Even if I could, like, sometimes, like, the back row, we were talking about it when we went from phones to webcam,
yeah,
the size of background growth. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, dude, I'm seeing a lot more behind me than I was before. Um, and you really have to, like, take that in, I guess. Donner don't
yeah.
care, what up?
Um, I'm getting close to getting that thing fixed though, so I think I'm on the right track.
Hey, dude, you
Uh,
know what? We've done 3 YouTube episodes, and honestly, I think we've said it a bajillion times. It's about you dudes in the chat. That's kind of why we came over to YouTube, was that we could have that chat rolling, and have it like exist afterwards. So, you know, the nuances of getting quality down in order to make sure that we can do it through YouTube and in that fashion where you guys can join us and hang out and directly chat. We'll work through the rest as we can. It's been, you know, we're getting there, homie. We're getting there.
we're getting
And
there.
we
We're getting there.
and we appreciate you guys being so patient as we figure it out every fucking episode. We take up like 3 hours of your night with our babbling. God dang, dude, you got to put a sheet in front of it though, or something. It
I
does not
know.
want to focus. Too many faces.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it just wants to focus on
So,
your.
anyways, you know what's funny, dude? I had it set
Mhm,
up
mhm, mhm, mhm.
on the extra camera. I just to my left here, I have like a
Yeah,
black background with another camera pointing straight at it.
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
thought that that would work. And as I was setting it up, what sucks is you can't really see how it's going to translate on YouTube
Yeah,
unless you're doing a YouTube, right? So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, before we started this, it looked great. I'm like, oh hell yeah, I got it. And then now that I'm seeing it on YouTube, I'm like, no, back to the drawing board.
Back to the old drawing
So
board. But
almost had it, guys.
almost had it. I think I caught everybody. What I'm gonna do though, and I like doing this because otherwise I'm gonna screw it up. I'm going to share the screen of the spinning wheel. If anybody sees their name missing from the spinning wheel, please let us know, and that way we can make sure we get you on there. I feel like the spinning wheel looks a little light compared to what I thought was maybe hanging out in the chat this evening. So if anybody else were to agree and thinks that they're actually missing from the chat, please let me know, and we can make sure to get you in there. I know there's a bit of a delay, so.
Thank you, Vomit and Suki. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thursday nights are fun, man. I am looking forward to Thursday nights for real.
Dude, they make my week. You guys fucking make my week. I look forward to it from the morning, from the time I wake up. I just can't help but start thinking about the toy chat.
Skilled one. You got skilled one on there? Oh, yep, he's on there. Ocular is on there. You need ocular on there.
Yep. Thanks for the catch. Thank you for the catch. Yeah, there we go. Ocular has been added. Okay. Jazzwiz, Suki, skilled one. I did get you skilled one. Yeah, but it feels light tonight. Monster Fat's there. Baba Truck's there. Stanfield's there. Whew. Okay. So I think we're going to spin it at this point. If anybody has been missed, I think you've had a chance. Suki, I realize that you're awake and that you're actually watching this week, so we want I won't fuck up and think that you're in bed. There we go. Bah. Alrighty, who is it? The old Jazz Whiz Dizzle. There we go.
Jazz Whiz.
A Jazz Whiz. The way you said that is almost like some kind of like Jazz Whiz.
The Jazz Whiz. I'm the
Jazz
Whiz,
Whiz.
and nobody beats me.
Congratulations, Jazz Wizard. There you go.
Yeah, Brett, big money, no whammies, right? Speaking of that, dude, I don't know if you've ever seen. There's a documentary on that show, Press Your Luck, and there was a guy who had figured out the pattern on that, the light pattern on how these squares were blinking, and he absolutely ransacked that show, man, for just, I mean, boatloads of money. And they found out what was happening. It's a really interesting documentary, man. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's about this guy who basically beat the game on Press Your Luck. Really cool. Yeah.
Beat the game on Press Your
Jazz
Luck.
Whiz. But I was saying Jazz Whiz like that because there's a Seinfeld episode where there's a guy who calls himself the Whiz, and I'm the Whiz. Nobody beats me. That's what his saying is. It's a funny thing. So Brett, yeah, looks like he has seen that documentary. Super interesting and very, very, very weird. There's a new movie out with Bryan Cranston. Him in I can't remember who else is in that, but it's a true story about how they kind of beat the lottery system. Where they kept on winning multiple lotteries.
They figured out,
and that's apparently a true story. So,
hey, Has Been Toys, what is up, dude? I didn't see you popping in, so I'm really sorry. Has Been, you were not on that wheel. Nice to see you, man. Has he been here this whole time? How did we miss Has Been?
Yes.
The fuck? Almost always catch Has Been.
He could have just not got in. I mean, that guy's won so many damn times. I think he told me last time that he was gonna not get in on the next giveaway because let's be honest, he probably would win.
That's probably why he just stayed dead silent. He's like, no. If I say anything, Crumbs will add me in.
All right, so now I'm gonna make a note that Jazz Whiz won Torah.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, you got any more Stanfield toys over there?
I don't. I just had the two. I had the Octora and then the Frankenstein, and then the Octora giveaway. So that's all for Stanfield.
Hey,
Vomiting pieces.
Vomiting Droids, do you want to come hang out with us? I always figure, an hour is a good point. I feel like an hour into the show, I was like, hey, dude, about an hour in, we'll probably want to pull you in. We're at that 50-minute mark. I think that's a good time to pull Vomiting Droids in if he wants to come in and hang out. Show us what the fuck's in the box. Sorry. But.
Yeah, man. Dude, we covered a lot of ground in 50 minutes. I feel like maybe out of all the shows, I think this is probably moving along. And I think that's probably a couple things. I think that I feel not prepared today. So
I feel light today. I think we're light today. Vomiting Droids. Dude,
yeah.
What the I love the
There he is. Oh man, you're the best, dude. You are the best. Hey man, that's the second A's hat I saw this weekend at All-Star Weekend. That's the second one that I saw.
It's a good team. I love them.
For fuck's sakes, man. I was not expecting that whatsoever, dude. I love those new, are those new frames? I don't know if I've seen those frames. I love them.
I buy cheap online, so yeah, I don't know when I got these, but they were like $8 prescription. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, my buddy Peter's the same way. He's like, dude, it's fucking bended glass. I just buy them online. The optometrists trick you. It's like, okay, but whatever you want, dude. Oh man, I feel like it's been a while, even though it hasn't. It's so weird that you're just so fucking chill these days. What I want to know is why are you so down with just fucking coming on camera and hanging out with the boys and everything all the time now?
I think just getting comfortable with it. Getting comfortable. you know, you get paranoid about social media, right? It's a nightmare out there, man. I mean, the shit that goes on. But I think you realize that there's some good people out there, and it's cool to chill with them. So there you are.
Oh, dude, it gets me so jimmy to see it. And I'm a fucking weirdo, dude, because admittedly, like, you're one of the first toy people that I ever kind of saw, an account people I ever saw, like, and followed. And then you've got a box today of another maker that's one of the first makers I've ever, like, remembered, like, kind of, like, connecting with and chatting with. So it's so fucking cool to see that, like, almost 3 years later at this point.
Yeah,
Fucking,
I mean, and Trash Joy was one of the first people I think I did a trade with and started talking to too. So this is classic toy making for me right here.
and that
Bro,
drop
let me
was
just say,
spectacular.
oh, I'm just gonna say this has nothing to do with Toyz. The sarcasm when I commented on his hat and he says, "Hey, they're a good team." That's the best comment of the night, right there, buddy. I'm gonna call it right now.
As a Cubs fan, I have no right to speak about another team. So
Right, and as an A's fan, I have no right to even debate that sarcasm. It is 100% deserved. That's funny, man. That is very, very funny. Hey, I did take some pictures of a bear. I did have a bear in my pocket. That was one of the static things that didn't have magnets in it. That wasn't going to make the the thing go off when I walked through it. So I did bring one to the also and took some pictures. I'll have to send you later. But anyways, that's a killer hat, dude. I think we're selling those for like $60 on our website right now.
the bootleg from the street, you know, some guy in the corner. It was like $5.
I think you get like 30 free tickets if you buy one too. So
you get the stadium if you buy two hats.
It's gross.
Hey,
You went to a convention recently. I saw you were making a bunch of business cards. How'd that go? How was that like?
It was all right. I was meeting a friend there, and I ended up just he wanted to get a ton of people to sign comic books, so I just ended up being his comic book secretary for the whole time, just like holding him while he gets them signed, and then holding him while so I did give a couple out to some people I saw, not many. Funny story, I had a couple extra, and I went to a local toy store, and I'm an awkward person in real life, dude. So I'm looking around the store, and I'm like, I'm gonna give this guy a card. So I go up and I bought a little Ultra 7 figure. And so I paid for it. And then I just look at the guy. I reach into my pocket, pull out the card, put it on the table, and just say, I'm just going to casually slide my business card to you. And then I fucking walked away. I didn't even stay to like talk to him. I just walked away. But it gets fucking worse because I get outside to the car. And like I was wearing a shirt with a pocket right here, which is where the car came from. That's where I put the toy. And I had to clean out something for my friend to get in the car. And then we get to where we're going, which is like 3 blocks away. And I can't find the figure. And I'm like, fuck. I think I dropped the figure in the store or some shit like that. But then we went back and found it in the road, and I accidentally ran over it with the car. So it was just a really great adventure that was very successful. And the toy store never gave me a follow, so I don't even think they looked at the fucking car.
They're like, I'm not opening that. That dude's fucking on something.
They're like, what's a vomiting droid? What does that even mean?
Who knows? Yeah, I don't even know what he thought. My friend said the look on his face was just so weird and uncomfortable. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is. So, but I did get like a dad from one of the groups I gave it to did follow me. So hopefully he is enjoying the content that I post. So I got 1 new follower from the comic convention. So I'll take it.
There you go. There you go. Success.
I love how you say you're awkward, but like at the same time, that's such a bold move. I'm just gonna casually slide you my business card. It's like, yeah, that takes some cojones, man. Good for you, dude.
I could have been like, hey, you have some, pretty cool bootlegs in this store. I make some. We should talk about it. Instead, I'm just like, not gonna talk about this anymore. Bye.
By the way, get a hold of me if you want to.
You should just start wearing shirts. It's like, who's vomiting droids? With a question mark, exclamation mark. Pull one of those. Yeah, you guys heard about this vomiting droids guy? I heard he makes some weird shit.
If I ever go back to the store, I obviously have to go back in costume now. I can never be with my real face again.
Yeah.
So it's like a local place too. Like,
yeah, it's the place. It's Toy du Jour. They did the Faker Man show that's online. Yeah, so that's where I went.
So to be, you could have actually had like a legitimate conversation about bootlegs, but no. Oh my goodness. I like that,
Uh,
man. That's classic as shit.
yeah, I'm a real good salesman. You know, come on, marketing.
Toy du jour, man. That is so they just had that faking it show.
Mhm.
Were you there? Did they have those pieces on display while you were there?
They did, and it was also just another awkward interaction. Like my friend and I are looking at the wall, and there's a lot of good pieces, and somebody had one. It's I can't remember who did it. You guys might. It's like a female head on a Bossk figure, and do you know what I'm talking
Bro, I bought one.
Oh, so I'm looking at those, right? And the guy who is working or owns the store, I think he's the owner, comes up and he's like, I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram, but all these toys are sold. I'm like, oh, okay,
Huh?
that's cool. I'll just look at them. And so we look at them, you know, and I leave. And later I'm looking at like their Instagram, I'm like, they still have a lot of stuff for sale. Like, I don't like, why did you tell me all these are sold out? I might have expressed them. I don't know. It was just a weird interaction. I'm sure it's an amazing store though. I don't need to bash the place. They had so much good stuff. And I will be going back for some of their Godzilla. Their wall of Godzilla was amazing. But yeah, just an awkward experience in general.
Yeah, no, man. That and I can't remember who the artist was on that one, but they had like I want to say 4 or 5 of those, and then there was like one variant or something. But the way that they were doing the sales for that, man, we talked about the last couple of weeks. I don't know how they're doing the sales for that. It's like they'll post one thing every few days and say, "Hey, this is for sale," or it'll just say sold. So I don't really get how they're doing that, but
I went
man,
to
that's a place I'd like to check out.
I tried to look at the store, but I couldn't find anything for that show on the website. So
on the website, yeah, even in their exclusive category, you go in there and it's like, what is that? Like exclusive to your store? I don't know. I didn't really get it. It was super frustrating. Goblin Mob, I see your comment. We'll circle back on that for sure.
You know,
but
it's funny how
yeah,
when
man.
you're at these things,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's funny when you're at these things, like how awkward it can actually be. Like you don't think it will be, but like even when I went to that comic book convention, Peter and we knew that like Chester Brown was gonna be there, right? Seth was actually doing a signing and a lecture, so like they're like best friends. It was like, okay, Chester will be there, and we show up and right away, like you know Chester Brown, the dude's got a skullet. He wears like the same button-up shirt for the last fucking like 20 years, has pens in his pocket. So we get to the convention center and there's this dude right outside of the skullet. Right away I'm like, that's Chester Brown, right? Peter's like, yeah. And of course, like fucking weirdo nerds, we don't just go up there and be like, hey dude, thanks so much for what you've done for the graphic novel scene and everything. No, instead, you lurk in the corners of the convention center, waiting for the perfect opportunity to not be a bother, but at the same time, you're kind of stalking this dude at this point. To even though you know damn well who he is, when you finally get the courage, you walk up and you go, excuse me, are you Chester Brown? Yes. I just wanted to say thank you. Okay, I must be going now. And you're like, uh-huh. And then Peter's like, don't worry, I made sure to get a creepy shot of him, so now I've got one of every year. And you're just kind of like, why are we like this?
It's exactly how it is. Oh man, with my friend when he was getting all his comics signed, I'm just like awkwardly standing next to him, and some of these people I know, like David Mack from Kabuki was there, and Greg Capullo was there.
Oh dang!
I did actually talk to Greg Capullo because back in the day when I was like 10, 11, I would send out for autographs, right? I'd cut out pictures from Wizard magazine and send them out, and he fucking wrote me a letter. Like everybody else just sends stuff back. He wrote the nicest letter, so I thanked him for it, and he just kind of looked at me and was like, "Thanks, dude." I was like, "Okay."
Greg Capello had the time to write you a letter.
Yeah, this was he was doing Spawn at the time.
I was gonna say, like, this is going back probably when he would have been doing the Spawn fucking variants. Oh my goodness, that's really cool. That's why I was kind of surprised. Like, he had the time. He had the time to write you a letter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful, dude. That's cool shit.
Skilled One says it was Lord Chaos Toys who made the reptilians.
Okay.
Yeah, good pull on that one, man. I don't have any Lord Chaos Toys pieces. That'll be my first one. But yeah, those were
a beautiful piece. It looked so good in person.
What was it, man? I want to say it was it like a Leia head on a Bossk body? Or something like that.
It's a bigger head than you would like. my memory is the worst, yo. I can like see it in my head, but I can't describe it.
Yeah.
The very tall head, like the hair kind of goes up.
Yo, who
Right.
made it? I'll go and find it. Let's go.
Lord
I'll go on
Chaos Toys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'll go find it. Let's go on a little hunt.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
really beautiful piece.
Yeah, Colin, I agree, man. Trying not to sell things. There was a few pieces that I was interested in, and I'm like, how do I buy it? You know,
Okay,
Porpoise landed that the Lab Monkey 9 Wolverine piece. That thing was killer. He jumped on that right away. That was a good one.
I'm gonna share it because this looks great. You guys were absolutely correct. This looks fantastic. So
Yes.
here's Lord Chaos. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the link there. I'll toss it in the YouTube chat for you guys. I know that Jazzwiz likes that. These look great. These are fantastic. Finally done. 618. Felt good. That head looks like it's probably just from some kind of like vintage Barbie or something. Like that's not Leia,
Well,
is it?
Ocular says it looks like makes it a Tila head for reptilian.
Oh, right. That's what he was dropping. That's the knowledge drop
Good
he was
point.
giving.
Good point.
Okay. These look great. These look. Oh my goodness! Look at that back one. Okay, these look great.
Yeah. Not available when I was there, but there's one that I did get that's not. I don't see it on there, dude. It's red. I got a red one. Yeah, I don't know why why they're not showing it on there, but there was definitely a red one, and that's one of them that I got.
Damn, dude. The fuck am I looking at here? This like.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. I like that. Good paint work.
Gauging interest here. I'm thinking I do a large run. That's what I gotta say about that. Those are cool. Thanks for sharing. That's cool. That's a cool toy. Fuck.
Awesome.
Sorry, my blood's like racing now. That's a cool toy. Oh.
Should we open some trash joy?
Yeah, open some trash joy. I want to see what the heck's in there, man.
I know it's in here. I don't remember the colors that I got, but I know it's in here.
Oh, I want to spotlight you.
This dude, ooh. Trash joy. It's a magic dude. I'm gonna go. Ooh, yeah. I got a little goblin friend. Hold on. We're just gonna tear into these guys.
The Trip Goblin.
My favorite thing about trash joy is that, like, you know, a lot of us, like, people like work in, like, you know, make a like Healy makes a world with his wrestlers, like he's got this kind of series of wrestlers and other people. Trash joy has like his trash magic philosophy. Like, it's not just like action figures, it's like, you know, just stuff that he finds that he thinks is beautiful, and I love that about him. It's just, I feel like he brings like so many interesting pieces that, you know, we might not see from other people. I'm super excited. Let me see if I can get something. I fucking love the oracles that he did. Oop. I don't know if that's coming through.
Yep.
Like that, it's almost like a Medusa head. I can't remember what he said it's from. But it looks like an architectural piece. Like, it's just a cool face with this like majestic hair coming over it.
Yeah. That's sick.
I have a nice purple version of it too,
Mm-hmm.
with a nice shiny head. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. When you guys were talking about, this was before I got it, but Crumbs, when you and Trash Joy were talking about like the pieces you carry in your pocket that are like the magic, you know, your special pieces, like this is the piece I would carry in my pocket. Like, I love it.
I've got a couple of those now on their way because I like that piece a lot, man. It's a great piece. There's something really sweet about it. And this run, he got some gorgeous pores on them.
Yeah, it's just really beautiful stuff. And then I got this goblin dude with some nice gold. Not really getting good focus on it, but
He'll be hard, right? There's so much going on there. He's got like 3 mouths, plus like the amount of pores he did. But that's the Trip Goblin. I'm gonna drop his account in the chat for anybody.
But number one, I was super excited about his Twin Vader pieces. These guys are bootlegs of bootlegs. Oh, it's just such a beautiful, weird piece that just speaks to my heart.
I was actually talking about that to somebody the other night. Like, maybe you guys find yourselves doing that too. You find yourselves in random conversation with people that like it's not really necessary, but you're like, yeah, like he's got this piece that's like a Vader, but it's a bootleg from like Mexico. It's got two heads, and then he like put chicharron bags around them to like really seal it. It's like
Yeah. Actually, I think I don't know if it was I was talking to you about it, Crumbs, or I was talking to DT O'Keefe. I initially put in one of the black Vaders, the black Vaders. But then I was thinking about it, I'm like, no, you need something with color on these. Like these guys are just true
they're fun
bootlegs, and you need them you need the ridiculous version. So yeah, I was psyched to grab the orange and green one.
Yeah, they're really pretty. They're really, really cool. I love too, that's one of those weird things where it's like, I really like Epoxy Crusader. He just has like a spot close and dear to my heart. And the fact that he sent that to Trashjoy and Trashjoy booted it just, I love all those little layers, man. And Trashjoy did a great job. His colors this run were fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, really good. Really good colors. Like just wild.
Okay. That hat change, fuck off.
Oh, man.
I mean, look at those little, look at her, look at that silver face, man. That is just,
yeah.
That's
what I'm saying, man. Autofocus.
That's a,
like, what's
that's
the
a
deal?
great one. That's a really great one. Fuck, man.
I also went back just for fun because he does, you know, I'm going to be a big Trashjoy promoter right now. He does his zine, West Coast Weird.
West Coast Weird, yeah, man.
And I went back and was like flipping through, I think this one's from spring 2021 with a freaking Cronin Builder spread that I totally didn't like. I didn't even realize this was in here. Because this was way before I discovered Cronin Builder that I was checking this out. I think I actually found Cronin Builder through Trashjoy sharing him. So just, yeah. So Trashjoy, magic individual, y'all support that dude. Good stuff.
Yuckamuk was asking, does he use trash bags for the cape? It's actually chicharrones, which it's like a bag of chips, right? Like if you were to buy like a bag of Doritos, and it's got that kind of silver foil. Yeah.
He did swaps between them. Some of them are going to be black trash bags, just like the first ones, and then some of them are the chicharron bags.
Yeah, I think mine must be a trash bag. It's black on one side and gold on the other.
Oh, nice.
Maybe it's not. I don't know what it's from.
Yeah.
No identifying marks.
Because chicharrones are chips, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Pork whatever.
Fuck, man.
It's dope.
You get anything else? What else you got in there?
I think that's it.
Nice.
Oh, some sticker.
Nice. Oh man, yeah, he crushed that recent drop. If anybody hasn't seen them, definitely like check if he's got some stuff kicking around. He usually does, but he's one of those makers too. He's funny. He loves toys so much that a lot of times he holds on to a fair chunk as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, did you see when he was posting those unboxings of the package he got? Was that from Epoxy Crusader? Was that?
Oh no, I'm trying to remember who that was from.
It wasn't Epoxy, right?
No,
but it was, like nonstop. Like he kept pulling out amazing stuff from there.
Yeah. Oh goodness, who was that from? Actually, that's gonna be before his drop, because that's where a couple of these pieces actually came from, such as the Lucky Goldfish. Okay, here we go.
So really interesting.
15 Minutes of Farah is who sent them to him. Now they're not a toy maker in any kind of way. It doesn't look like. I'm still gonna share them here.
Just somebody hooking him up with some cool stuff.
Yeah, somebody from across the globe hooking up with some really dope toys. Which
also, I just realized I'm like in reverse of you guys because I can see my toy shelf and the reflection of my glasses instead of behind me. Look, you can see my shelf.
That is
right.
Interesting. So are your toys actually behind you right now, or are they in front of you? Now I'm confused.
I like to look at them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Man, there's some pieces and some like makers on there that it's just so nice. Oh, like as if, dude, you've got a really cool Colin has been toy skeleton. I think maybe. No, wait, is that a titty bean? What's that blue armed guy next to the trash can monster fucking astronautaloid?
This guy?
Yeah. What the fuck is that? That's fun.
That's a titty bean Pikel.
Oh yeah, dude, that's cool. Who's the Frankenstein head on the far left?
Oh, this is one of the Moldoramas.
What?
Yeah, one of those like mold machines that they have everywhere.
They're that no, shut up. We don't have them here. They're that big.
Yeah. Hold on.
Did you know they were that big?
Holy crap! I've never seen one of those.
You've never seen a mold, dude. Moldorama. I get horny about Moldoramas. We don't have them here, but it's oh my goodness. I did not know they were so big. I had no idea they were so big. Oh my god. Oh, this changes everything. Oh my
Wow, dude.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah. This one, I don't know if you
Wow.
follow the Motorama thing. I actually got one of these Tim Biscup pieces that they've been posting from Rotofuji, and they were actually doing them in person. Mine is kind of fucked up. The face right here is like paper thin and surprisingly hasn't broken off, but otherwise it's in good shape.
Fuck, that's cool, man.
Wow.
This is a prize. I love this guy.
I did not know that Moldoramas were that big. My mind is blown right now, man. Mothman Republic knows. I've asked him, I've bugged him a couple times to try and seal me up a stinky old Moldorama. I've never seen one like next to a human head or something. Holy fuck.
Yeah, one of the amazing things, I think I posted about these a while ago, and Magoo had posted that he had like a porcelain mold of one. I was like, oh, that's weird. And I messaged him, and it turned out to be a machine that's at the zoo here. So when I was able to go to the zoo, I picked it up. So that dude has like the Moldorama version and a freaking porcelain version, which is amazing. Like, see, they sit next to each other and they're the exact same size, but just totally, different elements. Yeah, amazing to see them.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
They're amazing. Everything about the Moldorama history and shit is just fantastic in my brain. That's cool.
I'm telling you, someday you got to come down and smell them, dude. There is nothing like fresh mold coming out of that machine. It is like it's warm in your hand, and it has such a strong plastic smell. It is. I'm a weirdo. I get one out of a machine, and I'm walking around the zoo like.
No, I can only bet. I've actually like read full blogs on people trying to find the recipe for it, and like they're using the smell to try and know if they're anywhere close to getting it. And it's like that makes sense. And like there's some people that are like, no, it has to be specifically only green Crayola crayons, no other. And it's like, what the hell, guys? So, fuck, man. Oh my god, my mind's blown now.
You got to track some down. I mean, you can get them. The Moldorama, the people who
Yeah.
maintain the machines sell them from their website. And if you need help with shipping or something like that, like if it's cheaper for me, we can always work something.
No, I didn't even realize they were that big though, but that is insane. Yeah, I might have to just do that. All right, Vomit, do you got anything cool and interesting and newsworthy you want to tell us about coming up in the future?
I'm just being coy. I am working on a collaboration with somebody I really like. I'm not saying who, because I feel like when I say who, it's a dead giveaway of what we're doing. But I have everything in front of me, and I just have to actually make them. So hopefully in the next week or two, I'll be able to share a finished piece. It's a tough one to make, but I'm pretty excited about this. It's a new experiment. So yeah, I'm psyched.
Well,
otherwise,
what a tease.
Yeah, new molds coming out soon. I'm gonna do look for some new. I'm gonna redo the bears again. With the face inside of face inside of face. It's been a while. We're gonna revisit those. So those will be coming out in the next 2 months. So. And probably some FETs dropping next month. I think I've kind of killed that mold, so FETs will be next month.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, dude, busting out some FETs, man. That's fucking cool as hell, man. You're on fire.
I'm trying.
Fuck, man. All right, well, otherwise, we'll kick you out, dude. Try to have a great rest of the night. Thanks for popping in.
See ya.
What a blast, homie. Oh, that felt good. I'm gonna start doing that more. It's like this weird douchey thing where it's like I don't want to say goodbye, but then I'm like I'm gonna fucking do it anyways. I hit remove. That's what Zoom calls it. They're like, you sure you want to remove this person? You're like, yeah, get out of here, get out of here. No, that was a treat, man. Fuck, dude, that dude's a fucking treat. The hat swap, dude. Oh my god, get out of here.
Oh man, that was so funny. That was so funny. It's funny just outside the toy world because I'm an A's fan. He's a Cubs fan. Both have struggled for decades, and it's just funny to talk to another baseball fan who's just in the trenches year after year after year, dude. It's so brutal. Johnny Marbles, what's up? Saw you come in. Thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, I saw you slide in there. Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, the Bears were sitting.
We were talking to Vomit,
Yuckamuck and Oculus. Yeah. So what's next, man? You want to hit up some more boxes?
Yeah, what you got over there? What? Who are? I'm sorry, I feel off my game today. Who?
Yeah.
Who else you got this evening? Who else are you unboxing this evening? What do you got over there? What's in the boxes?
So I have Zombie Sailor.
Zombie
Sailor
Sailor.
toys.
Zombie
Yeah, check
Sailor
out
toys.
Zombie Sailor.
I'll pull them up.
Yeah, if you're in, no, they're a larger company, and it's all like WWF.
Oh, you know, I think Titty B might have shared them with me, maybe last night or something. So the IG algorithm might. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
They're like the OG wrestling toys.
Yeah, dude, and these are like the LJN old school one piece. You know, those rubber type, larger, really heavy type figures.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they're going for. Yeah, dude, that's series 1 right there. And they look super nice, dude. So we'll see what mine looks like. But they have, I've seen, I don't know if the pre-order came out. They have an Andre the Giant coming out. I don't know if you see that on their page anywhere, but that Andre the Giant, that's got to be probably the best Andre the Giant figure I've seen, including the Reaction Ultimate series, man. I think it's better than that.
The face sculpt on it is insane.
It's crazy.
The amount of emotion.
Right. And that's kind of what I'm talking about, is the head sculpt on that is nuts, man. Zombie Sailor ended up getting, they get these guys who were really involved in, making the old figures, and, getting with some of these wrestlers who may not have articulation. I don't know, man. I think there is. I'll have to see on mine, but I saw that Dino Bravo with his arm raised in the first picture, and I think that looked articulated to me, so we'll have to see. But dude, I mean, as far as wrestling figures go, these guys are like, I mean, they're up there. They have cool content. When they sign a new guy, it's a whole like WWE production where they get the guy, to kind of do a little spot on there. It's always very WWE related, WWF related. So it's super cool. So anyways, I'm going to bust this open and see what it is.
I didn't realize you have one. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have one. This thing, it honestly, man, it took forever to get, and I'm not complaining about that at all. It's just that all these ones, like, so if you're going to order from Zombie Sailor right now, everything is pre-order. Like, there was a huge problem with the shipping on this one, where they were, like everything else in the United States or anywhere right now, if you ask, like, where's my stuff, it's always, it's in the port. It's on a ship in a shipping container. And that's apparently what was going on with these as well. So they did take a while to get. I don't think they would typically take this long, but these were all pre-ordered. So I don't know if there's a lot of extras to go around. So right off the bat, they're smaller than what I imagined, and they are articulated. The one that I got was the Earl Hebner, the referee. So Earl Hebner to me is kind of like Al Michaels or John Madden in football. You know what I mean? It's like when I hear their voice or see them, I automatically think of, games they've done or just their voice in general. Earl Hebner for me is the same way. So if you saw any like major wrestling matches in the 80s and 90s, there's a good chance that Earl Hebner was the referee.
Those look great, man.
Yeah, they're really good, man. I mean, and the back is super, super clean. I mean, this is like, this is stuff that you buy right off the shelf. Talking about here, it's man, it's super, super well done. So Earl Hebner, Heels and Faces series is what this is called. Heels and Faces from
Looks like a toy you grab off the shelf in Walmart or Target or fucking Toys R Us.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. And that's, you know, that is, that's what you're going to get. But I like it. I mean, it's dope.
Hey, I couldn't help but notice Nim just popped in there. Nim Studios. If anybody doesn't see, Nim is making some waves there. They're working on their second figure release, and they just had a sold out release recently this past weekend. Congratulations to that. So if anybody hasn't had a chance yet, pop over to the Nim Studios. I'll grab the link in a moment to their page. I'll drop it for you guys so you have it. Yeah, making some waves, crushing it.
Crushing it. And just I was speaking to them earlier, and they sounds like they may be at DCon this year, and I just secured my ticket to DCon. And so may see them out there. That'd be very, very cool. This is series 2 of the Heels and Faces series. If you can see that, that's that Andre the Giant right there.
Yeah, that's insane.
But there's a King Kong Bundy in there, if you can see that one too. Lots of figures on the back. This is just a card that was in the box. But man, some really cool, I mean, the guys that are in here, dude. I mean, Dino Bravo, Earl Hebner, Jeff Jarrett, Andre the Giant, King Kong Bundy, Kevin Sullivan, Bruiser Brody, Raven. So if you're a wrestling fan, you know that those are not, you know, the most popular guys as far as toys go, but some very, very sick wrestlers. Bruiser Brody is a great one, dude. There's a Bruiser Brody documentary on Dark Side of the Ring on Spike or Vice, I believe is what it's called now, Vice Network. But Dark Side of the Ring, Bruiser Brody. Watch that one, man. That's wild.
Those all looked insane quality, man. Insane, fantastic quality.
Yeah.
Apparently, California knows how to party.
Yeah. The quality on those, like I said, man, like you nailed it, dude. It's something that you're going to buy off the shelf at the store. I mean, they're never going to be available like that as far as I know. But super, super like top-notch quality, really good all original sculpt. The thing that I like about Zombie Sailor is when they have an idea, there's a build-up basically of who it's going to be, and then they do a release. They drop like drawings of the figure itself, and then kind of go into a little bit of how they sign this actual wrestler. Death and Strawberries, Woohoo Decon. That's right. California knows how to party. That's right. You're about to find out at the end of November. We will be doing that, my friend.
Oh goodness, you know, Death and Strawberries. I didn't even really think about it. What are the words I'm looking for? Gonna get fucked up. Those are the words I'm looking for. Yeah. California, it's legal, so gonna get fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all legal out here. You know, medical, recreational. You know, you're gonna be down in the heart of LA, so pretty whatever you want. Anyways, Decon will be rad, dude. Death and Strawberries, looking forward to meeting you personally there. That's gonna be great, man.
He's a giant. Did you know?
You know, we were talking earlier.
He's like 2 meters tall.
2 meters. I don't know what that means.
Sorry. Yeah, no, he's like I think he's like 6 feet something. I think he's a giant.
You know who else is really tall, dude? Is Chicken Burger Disco.
Is he a giant too?
He's very tall. And I didn't meet him last night or last at Decon. He was walking around with a
chicken mask.
He was walking around with that mask on his head. Hey, real quick, Monster Vat Toys. I forgot to bring this up when we were talking about Stanfield. Monster Vat Toys. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, bro. I don't know if they're in the store yet or not, but Monster Vat did some pieces and Stanfield painted them. So there's a Stanfield Monster Vat Toys collab out there. Stanfield painted up some pieces for him that I want to say there was maybe 3 pieces, 3 or 4, something like that. But but yeah, check that out, man. I know that that's a dope collab. I saw something come up on those earlier. But Monster Vat's got quite a few things in the work, man. Check that page out
And actually, you know, we don't talk about it often because I think of
for some new.
I often think of Death and Strawberries as being a wax sculptist, but he actually did those backers for that Rainbow Yawn drop. He's actually a fantastic like artist as well. I often forget about that man, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the same here, man. And if you go back through his page, or if you've been following him for any length of time, you kind of see that I believe he does have an art background and an art degree, I believe, even, and just a phenomenal artist, man. I've seen his work, you know, in Toyz, and then I think he's posted some stuff outside of Toyz as
The
well.
big amp that he has done a bunch of work on. Hot
Yeah,
damn.
sick, man. Yeah, which is cool, man, because you know we always talk about it, dude. There's so many things that these artists in this community do. They're not just making toys. There's a lot of guys that do, or a lot of people just in general that do other things. You know, they do paint, or they draw, or they do some sort of digital sculpting or something like that. But it's all very cool, man. I know there's some guys out there that we think of as just collectors, but do, like, they're heavily involved in this community, and it's stuff that I didn't really realize. But there's guys out here that I would just always consider just kind of like a collector.
Just collectors.
Yeah, and
just
not really
collectors.
And come to find out, you start hearing about some of these collabs, and you're like, whoa, dude. Like in the last week, I've heard about, I think, 3 collabs that just blow my mind. I'm like, what? When's that happening? But they're all happening, which is dope, man. Anyways, I was catching up on the comments there. So anyways, that was the zombie sailor that we just looked at. Let's get into something next. You want to do another one? TK162. This one is TK162.
You've got a couple of their pieces, eh? They're one of those ones for some reason I don't have it in their work, but you've got a few.
Yeah, so TK162 has I'm just gonna grab something real quick so you know who I'm talking about.
Please do.
So TK162 has all the large
right, the huge dude. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've talked about this guy a lot in great length often. Dude, we're fucking kind of weird sometimes. You ever notice that? I was thinking about that a moment ago. We go around, we just talk about these dudes for like 3 hours for a week. They have no idea sometimes. We're just fucking going to their Instagram, posting it into a random YouTube chat. What is wrong with us? Anyways,
yeah,
that's fantastic.
Ooh, no, I hear you, man.
Belly, that's fantastic.
The glittery belly on that is sick. And that was one of them. I've had that one for a while now. This is one that I got recently. This is a Boba Fett. These are all solid, man. These are all solid. 5-point articulation. Solid, dude. Smooth. So that's what TK162 does. I have quite a few TK162 pieces now. The good thing about him is that they live within 3 hours of me. Ooh. So I think I bought this and actually bought it on my way home from vacation. I was telling him like, hey, I don't know when you're going to send it out, but if I have it by Thursday, I'll get it on the show. And that was Tuesday, I believe. And I had it yesterday. It was great. So he sent it out that same day.
What a machine.
Yeah. Johnny Marl was a figure with magnetic joints. Lots of people using them, man. Check out TK162. Not a lot of stuff for sale, like on a consistent basis. But again, one of these guys where you hit him up and say, hey, what do you have for sale right now? I guarantee you he will have something for sale.
I'm going to shut up for a moment and then
So TK162 had this on their website. Oh man. So here's something that was just a little extra that is really dope. This is, so it says Battle Damage Creech. It's a miscast piece, but it's just a little extra, and it does glow. You put it on here, it glows, and I believe it. Yeah, holy crap, dude! That thing, you can't see it right there, but this thing really glows. So this is just an extra that he had put in. Yeah, his Yoda is sick. I know which one you're talking about. There was one on there. Now, there's been a couple pieces on there recently that are massive pieces that are not finished yet. So you have to put a little work in them to get them finished. But yuck, you're right, dude. There was a hammerhead on there. There was a Yoda, and they're just massive pieces. So this is the most recent one that he had on there. Honestly, man, this thing sat there for 3, 4, 5 days. And I passed on it at first because I thought somebody else was going to jump on it. Yeah, he has a honey hole of goodies. I agree. This is sick, dude. I can't believe nobody jumped on this. So that Vader, look how big that is, dude. Magnetic. 5 points. I mean, it's sick, dude. It's got like this glitter cape on it. You're on mute, brother.
Your saber's upside down too. Don't forget to.
I saw that. And
I think it was for shipping. Yeah, I think it was for shipping purposes to ensure that like the most fragile part wouldn't. But I was just saying, like, don't forget. Yeah, you'll enjoy it more. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
that's gorgeous. They did a fantastic job on that, dude.
Yeah, man, and I honestly I don't get it. I don't get it, man. We had a conversation, and you guys will have to tell me, like, if you subscribe to TK162, what is it? Why are we not seeing his stuff? Is it the algorithm?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good question. Because I don't know why it's not.
You know, and he had a question too. I said, man, I'm surprised that thing's still available. And he said, I'm kind of surprised too. And he didn't think that a lot of people were seeing his stuff.
They're not.
Which the fact that it's, you know, still available kind of shows me right there that it's not being seen a lot. And
I think the last post of his, the last one I saw would have been the Yoda, and that was 13 weeks ago. And I know that's the last piece I saw.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of frequency within his posts. But when he has something like, for instance, I think it was towards the end of last year, he was kind of doing like hey, I'm kind of cleaning house, and put a lot of stuff up there, and just not a very good response to the whole thing. I mean, I hit him up weeks and weeks later, and he still had a majority of the stuff. But I mean, I love it. I love his stuff. It's big.
That thing's dope. Bulky. That thing's dope as hell. The cape looks fucking cool. The sparkle on it's great. Yeah. The choice of colors and painting, it's great.
The hand paint is great. I mean, all these pieces, they're always.
Fuck.
And I'll tell you what, man. I mean, like for a piece like this is solid resin, dude. So I don't know how much material is in here. It's a lot. But this right here, if I want to say this was like 60.
No, get a dick.
Yeah. It was like 60 or 70, but shipping included. Now we're really close, but
I would have thought at least $150.
No, this one's 75. 75 for the Vader. The boba.
Insane.
The
Insane.
the boba was like same thing, 75, something like that. TK162, man. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. If you don't see anything for sale, ask them what's for sale. Good stuff. So anyways, that's that Vader. 5 points articulation, legs, arms, head. Call the sword 6 if you want. It's got this really cool glittery cape, if you can see that.
Yeah, it's super. I love the glittery cape.
Yeah.
I love the huge eyes. That's not like I don't understand what Vader that is. That's like a Polish Vader or something. The eyes are huge.
Yeah, I mean, if you look on his page, he does credit a 3D printer every now and then, someone that I think is printing his stuff, and then he's molding it and casting it, which I think is great. I love that.
Yeah, Death and Strawberries just said it costs that much in magnets. It's like, yeah, dude. 15, like no doubt. The clackety of that. He's not like, what
That's
the
what
heck
I'm
is that, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, for sure, man. And these are, I mean, if you've done any magnet shopping, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shed quarter with magnets and that size, and these are not small magnets.
No,
These are
they're chonky boys to deal with that
they're
mass.
chonky Lab Monkey 9 grade magnets.
Yeah.
If you have something from Lab Monkey 9 or seen anybody mess around with one of those, you know that they are no joke when they come to magnets. And that's one thing that I like about this dude's pieces, man, is they're all really strong magnets. So wherever you pose it, I mean, it's going to stay, man. There's no balance issues. There's no, everything is great, dude. Everything snaps back together really nice. I mean, $75, dude. That's sick.
That's a steal. That's great.
Yeah. And then we had this one. This was the miscast.
Yeah. And that dude was charged up right quick when you end up hitting it with the light.
Oh man, this thing, it's got some really killer glow on it. He does have he said it's a miscast. I see what he's talking about. There's a little tiny bubble, like on the armpit. Which, hey, right on for him, man. You kind of really have to, turn it a little bit to see exactly what's going on there. But it's obviously something that he saw and wasn't happy with it and said, I'm not going to charge for that. So, right on. I've had other pieces that are in rougher shape than this that I've actually paid for. So, which is fine. All right. Last one, man. You ready for the last one?
Oh, fair. I've actually got a green plastic tunnels here as well.
Oh, yes.
Too. Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Why don't you go ahead and rip into that real quick? I got to grab something.
This is going to be my first green plastic tunnels grab too, actually. I think we've discussed that before where unfortunately some of the more abstract pieces don't typically jump out at me as much, but this was cool. This was kind of like an action figure one. So, here we go. I'm going to that. There we go. So, green plastic tunnels, if any of you guys ended up actually seeing, they're really big on those bumper cars recently. B to the J and I actually were chatting about that when he ended up getting his. Oh no, there's a little flaw in my art toys. Skilled one, it can be about transparency too. Like, 'cause some of these pieces, like, they are coming, they're really expensive. You maybe didn't know it was going to be a certain way. It's such a gray area, man. But, like, they are art toys. It's a tough one to try and, like, pinpoint out. Everybody has a different caliber of what they're willing to put out there in the world. And it's up to the buyer to make a conscious, educated decision on if they want to buy that. That's what I'm going to say about that one. So, a green plastic tunnels box, and I couldn't help but notice that they actually changed up the design on the bumper car, which was comical to me because we had a big debate about the bumper car the one day. And oh my goodness, they're just too fucking cool. So, green plastic tunnels, dinosaurs, because it's way too fucking cool, and they're driving little bumper cars.
Sick. You're on mute, bro. There we go.
Did you by chance end up grabbing any of the dinos?
I did grab one. I'm surprised it's not in yet, but that's okay. I did grab one. Yeah, those are sick, dude.
Really cool. Sorry, dinos are apparently in this summer. I'm tripping a little bit on the new sculpt up for the bumper car.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has some bumper cars or if he sculpted those.
Yeah.
What a guy, man. And I didn't know he signs them all at the bottom. Like, what a
he does that with all his pieces, and he usually puts what the edition of. So it's like a 1 of 1. He'll sign his name and then put 1 of 1, which is cool.
What a guy. What an artist, eh?
Shed quarters, the blue on orange. You're right, dude. I love that combo. That's a great combo. Skilled One made a comment. Oh no, there's a little flaw in my art toy.
I know.
Absolutely, I agree, man. And it's like, it's always funny, dude, when you see people complain about that. And it's like, if you're complaining about a flaw in a toy right now,
I don't
really know. Yeah,
I think we've all had those burns though, and so I don't know what to classify those as. I really don't, because it's bizarre how some of them can really be a burn.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. And then you kind of got to make the decision yourself. It's like, isn't that an egregious error where they're I wouldn't say going out of their way to do it, but they are going out of their way to not fix it, and are going out of their way to not produce something kind of haphazardly. But I mean, shit, dude, I've got pieces from people in this community would consider at the top of the food chain, so to speak, and their stuff has flaws in it, man. It's just it happens. And
I find it funny. We don't pick up a commercial toy often enough, because when you do, suddenly you're like laughing at where like their stupid vent marks are, where the stamp marking is, where the parting lines are. You get so wrapped up in these indie toys for so long, you sometimes forget just how jank some of the toys we had as a kid really were.
Absolutely, dude. I mean, you look at some of them now, and then I start, I'm really looking at the paint on them, and I'm like, what the hell? Or like you said, some of the parting lines, or some of the stuff, you start to wonder how some of this stuff was made. And you think of how many of them are out there, and how many of them they were just like, whatever, that's good enough, just get it out of here, and this community is something that, or this, whatever you call it, that we're in, is different, man. There's just not a lot of people that are making stuff out of high number run. But that being said, you still get some flaws and stuff, and it's kind of up to you what you did, want to think of that. But I just kind of take it in stride, and like, hey man, some are going to be worse than others. Some are going to be absolutely flawless, and others aren't. And that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, Death and Strawberries even just brought up all the process stuff. It's like, yeah, that can really make a piece as well. Hey, what's your last box? What you got?
Last box, man. So this one just came in today. I'm actually excited about this one. This is Astro Plastics.
Astro Plastics.
Yeah,
we've talked about them. We talked about them last week. We actually pulled up their page.
We did, by way of E2K. So I went over to E2K's shop and online, and was looking through their stuff. And wouldn't you know it, there's a bunch of did you have sirens at your house right now, or is that my house?
I do. No, for some reason I do. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all good, man. I couldn't tell whose house it was at.
No.
But so I went over to E2K, and they had, lo and behold, a bunch of astroplastic stuff.
You were physically in there?
Not physically, just online.
Okay. Yeah.
No, they're in northern Kentucky, right below Cincinnati, I believe. They are just a bridge cross away from Cincinnati. So when I get out there, and I will get out there someday. It would be a like E2K slash Cincinnati slash like Pennsylvania run at the same time for Toy Cantina or something like that. But anyways, Astro Plastics, man, here we go.
Lay it on us.
Now these ones, as I said, by way of E2K, bam, bam, bam. Hey, that actually looks pretty good. I tilted it down a little bit. Astro Plastics. Oh man. So this one, it's like an Adventure People body with a boss head. And I can't remember the name of this guy, man. I didn't write it down. I thought it would be on the package. It's not on the package, but dude, this card, so this card is bizarre. I don't get this. It's very cool. It's very sturdy. But what I think it is I think it's thick paper that is laminated with like probably a 0.3 or a 0.5 mil.
Oh, shut the front door. But it looks laminated, but don't give me this. Get out of here.
Hey, man. I know all about the laminating machines.
Jeez Louise, man.
But this is sick, dude. Check that out.
Check that out. Check that shit out. Yeah, fuck. I like that swanky fucking shirt. It's so shiny.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that a screw in the back?
It is.
Oh, interesting. Hollow body?
Yeah.
Interesting. What do you think? Now you've really piqued my interest.
Yeah, it is definitely a hollow body. It's cool, man. I mean, look, like I said, it's Adventure People, right? But a boss head, so that's cool. You kept the head.
Okay. Okay.
You know, very smooth. Yeah. That's very cool, man. And that's right, from Kentucky, the great state of Kentucky. JazzWiz let me know that, hey, man, this dude's from Kentucky. So shout out to Kentucky. Kentucky's got a lot of stuff going on out there. Kentucky's the bluegrass state, I believe. So,
yeah, Death and Strawberry's brain is going down this exact same. We have this conversation about hollow bodies too often. He has a lot of safety concerns he's brought up with me about magnets, and I get them now, and it's almost like, you fucker. But I'm just not necessarily sold on hollow bodies. I love seeing the screw. That's obviously like a really good step towards having the tension not be fucked.
JazzWiz. This one's called Disco Reptile Alien DRA. You are correct. That is exactly what this one is. So this was edition 4 out of 10.
Who the fuck is JazzWiz? Like, are you kidding me? Who is this guy?
JazzWiz, JazzWiz is I don't even know where to begin to describe JazzWiz. JazzWiz is probably one of my closest homies on here, that's for sure.
Really?
For sure, man. It's one of those guys that just, he keeps on popping up and popping up and popping up when I see it's like we're liking the same stuff, we're buying the same stuff. And then you start chatting and you're like, man, this dude he's just a really good person. You know what I mean? He's a great human to talk to. I value his friendship on here and just chatting with him. Sometimes, dude, we'll go on for quite a while about stuff that's not even really toy related, man. And I know that's when you're really, it goes a little bit further than just kind of this dude following you on Instagram, man. You start to kind of get invested, so to speak, in these people's lives and their well-being and
dude,
his dogs. Like, dude, I genuinely care about that dude's dogs. You know what I mean?
You end up worrying about these homies. You're legit concerned about their well-being. You're stoked when they're doing well. It's
right.
Fucking weird, man.
Right, dude.
Oh,
You know, and it's like everybody's posting this stuff about their dogs. It's like I know that his dog was one of his dogs was going through it. Underworld Customs has a dog that's going through it right now.
dude, fucking actually, I'm glad you brought up Underworld Customs. Oh fuck, no, you know what? I'm thinking of the wrong. Shit, Underworld Cosmic. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I'm so sorry. I know I got pulled up because one of the homies is in the big flood thing. Underland Cosmic Studios. So they've actually got some toys coming out soon. But keep an eye on their page because they're getting just fucking blown by the storms over in Australia.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. And so when I asked them, I was like, what can we maybe kind of do to help? He just said, you know what, I'm working on a toy. I was like, got a date set for it? He's like, not yet. But like, I'll even show it. I'll do a share screen. I've got the page up right now. Actually, I'm looking right at this toy. There we go. So yeah, so keep your eyes on this guy's page, Underland Cosmic Studios. I'll copy and paste that into the YouTube chat in a moment, because he's working on some really cool shit, and he's also did those koala bears back. I wish the lighting would just level out for a second, but he's clearly trying to charge that guy up. But he's got some kind of like a cool kaiju thing. Looks kind of like an astronaut thing. There we go. Yeah, he was just trying to charge it up. Yeah, Waterworld. So the dude's still just grinding away, but he's clearly getting just slammed with the storm. So thought I'd drop that. Sorry, I got the name wrong when you said Underworld, but made me think of Wonderland.
Oh, yeah. All good, man. Yeah, Underworld. Dope, man. There, you know what? Speaking of Jazz Wiz, so I do have more stuff to open from Astro Plastics. I just want to show you something from Jazz Wiz. So me and Jazz Wiz, we had a conversation about the old school Star Wars, like Ewok tapes and books that went together. It was like a story that you would read, and then you had the tape, right?
Yeah, I've got one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I still have one of the tapes, but I don't have the book. So
I've got the book. I don't have the tape. Oh,
yeah, right.
Oh, I know what happened here. You big cuties.
Well, it's not. Well, no, not what you think it is, but it's almost even cooler. So we were talking about it, and he was like, you know, I said, hey man, do you happen to have an extra book for this? And he's like, no. But he ended up, he did send me something else, which I thought was, I haven't listened to it yet, but this is so damn cool. It's a He-Man. It's a He-Man record. Yeah.
I love trying to find those kind of things at record shops. Jazz Wizards, you're a saint of a human, dude. That's so cool.
So side one is called The Power of Point Dread. Side two is called Danger at Castle Grayskull. And this is Mattel 1982 classic. So that's something I always keep right here. Thank you again, Jazz Wizzy, for that.
Yeah, dude, that was a super nice gesture of them.
Was very cool. So here's another one from Astro Plastics. This is another one. Jazz will probably throw the name up there for me. But that is another one right there. Check that out. So that one's cool.
That's a really cool one, man.
Dude, it was focusing pretty good for a minute, wasn't it?
Oh, it is again. Yeah, you've got it good. You got it down, but that's a great figure. That's really cool.
Yeah, maybe it's about holding it at the correct distance.
Lady Martian gray suit.
Look how it's weird, dude. Even when I turn it like this, it looks like the light in my background is fading in and out because it's trying to focus.
It's trying so hard to pick up on what the hell is happening with the shimmer on it. Yeah, that's a great figure.
Yeah, Lady Martian, Jazz Wiz, thank you for that. But also, so this is what's cool about this, and this is, I mean, I like this as far as packaging. So this is basically one of those flip down bubbles, right? It's just not on the card.
Yeah. We've talked
You
about
know
how
what
we
I mean?
like those before, how you can hang them on the wall so easily, you can stand them somewhere. They
Yes,
are sharp. Ocular
yes. I
Rumness uses
have
those a lot.
I have a one of my blood drip Pikel Pyres from
Oh,
Titty Beat
I
is in
love
this
the
same
fucking.
thing.
That was a cool drop when that happened.
Oh, the blood drip.
The blood drips, yeah.
Those were sick,
Those,
man.
those were a great drop. Fucking Teddy B.
So that's another one from Astro Plastics.
What else you got over there? What else you got over there?
Oh, this is another one from Astro Plastics. This one is
Because his work can sometimes be like $15, eh? Like, first edition. That's great.
yeah. So that's like a hammerhead in a space suit or a cosmonaut suit, which is sick.
Yeah, it looks cozy as fuck. 5 of 10.
Yeah, man. And it's that same type of backer where it's a laminated card,
Yeah.
very rigid. Flip down bubble. I'll take this guy out.
It's like they work in a school or something. Yeah, exactly. Monster Bat Toys. That's exactly it, dude. You gotta play with it a bit. You know, these dudes here would be fun if they had little wheels on the bottom. I'm just gonna put it out there. Yeah, that's great. That just looks comfy. That looks like a great toy. Static?
No,
Oh! Okay, how much was that? Like 20? $30?
you know what's weird, dude, is one of these has a price on the back. It said $30.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's what this was or not, but I don't think I paid more than $30 for anything here. I think 30 was actually the most expensive thing.
Yeah, his prices were so low.
30 or 35, they were very low. And speaking of low prices, dude, this is the last one that I got right here. I'm gonna take it out because he's kind of facing backwards right now. But so look at this, dude.
That looks so cool. Oh my goodness. Is that a lady? No. That gas mask is cool with like a fucking like looks like a butcher gown. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
and it's
cool.
got these Bosk arms on it.
Oh, look at the head. The back of the head looks so smooth.
Yeah. Dude, this thing is the backer of that plastic card for store discount cards.
It's laminated something.
Yeah, it's laminated.
Reminds me of like school shit that you normally see that have to like pass through hands of many kids.
Jazzwiz says $40 on the website, and this guy was called Star Slug. So right on.
Jazz Wizard, it's hilarious, man.
But this guy right here, dude, this was a cheapie. Now this one was only like 15 or 20 bucks.
My goodness.
E2K website. So I don't know how many of these, or if there's any for sale on Astro Plastics website. But E2K does have some Astro Plastics stuff left. So go check that out.
Red and Black Gas Mask Attack is its name. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Red and Black Gas Mask
And
Attack.
And that's dope, man. And so here's a good example of what I'm talking about. Now on the very end of this nose of this gas mask, it's painted red, but some of the red is chipping off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think that's like intentional. Like, I wonder.
Either intentional or not, that's something I was just gonna say that it doesn't bother me. I mean, it is what it is, dude.
I think it was dope.
That looks like. I mean, if you look at the.
Ooh,
if you look
15. That's wild.
Yeah, if you looked at the red and black was 15. I think the paint just stuck to the front of the bubble here because there's a little piece that came off, a little red marking on there. Understandable, dude. This actually sat on my porch today for a little while. I hope that didn't have anything to do with it, but I live basically on the sun right now, and it's a little warm.
And $15. $15.
$15 for
talking about? That's insane.
$15 for that.
That's a beauty piece.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
So,
man. What else you got there? You got any more boxes?
No, I don't have any more boxes. You want to do another giveaway?
We can do a giveaway. Yeah, sure. I've got the under 30 and I've got the one under 1K to do as well. So if you've got a giveaway you want to announce, what are you thinking?
about this one? We'll do this one. There's a few giveaways coming up that are actually really good. I'm going to wait till they get here to actually announce those, but there's some really, really, really cool shit that we're going to give out. Anyways, that'll be starting next week, actually. One of them for sure I know will be here next week. Super specials, which are their one-offs from trying new molds. Good info, man. So super special, these do say super specials on the back of them.
We're gonna start needing to have like a moment at the end of the episode where we pull Jazz Wizard in and we're like, okay, tell us all the shit we got wrong on this episode.
Yeah, for reals, like correct me. Because I need it for sure, but it does say super special, so that does explain what super specials mean. It does say super specials on the inside of the package there as well. Super specials, bam, that was on the gas mask guy, another one. So yeah, dude, those are great. So those are super specials, which are one-offs from trying new molds. Bam. Okay, next giveaway that we're gonna do. How about this one? Anybody follow Mallow Toys? Mallow Toys has Creature, which is kind of their main thing. You'll see a creature on that one, on that page, in about 1,000 different flavors.
Every yeah, it's a good way of putting it. Every candy you could imagine, they have done.
Yeah. Very cool. Lots of kind of themed creatures like this one here. This is a candy necklace creature, which I want to say there's been a couple releases of these.
You know, I'm not sure if it would be that specific colorway. Like they are generally pretty good at like trying to just change some things up. I really like the opacness. Yeah. I think that's always been something I've really admired about their pieces is like, I like their opaque ones a lot. I find them very comparable in color choice to some of the older Dookie McFart Sniffle, which I haven't seen Dookie in the chat lately. I hope Dookie's doing okay if you're in the chat there, dude.
Yeah, been kind of quiet last few days. Haven't seen him around.
Well, to be fair, he also was like pouring out work there for a while.
Yeah, he was working on that one octopus type character with the tentacle arms. That was super sick. So if you want to get in on this Mallow piece, just say you want to get in.
Yeah, I'm not going to scroll up from previous names. I'm going to grab from anybody who wants it starting at this point. Let us know, and we will start pulling.
3.75 static candy creature from Mallow Toys.
Yep. I think it's cool, man.
Yeah, cool piece. Static. It's sealed in the bubble, so you're not going to be able to take that out unless you want to ruin the card. But I think the card, for me, this is one of those pieces where the card kind of makes the piece. I mean, a static 3.75 creature. I mean, there's a lot of people that are doing that. This one's all painted really nice. It looks like it's a white creature that's painted different. Arms and legs are painted different color. But like I said, the card on it is kind of what does it for me. And it can do it for you if you win it.
It can do it for you.
You know what, man? I'm going to throw in this too.
What you got? I like you just have like this like bin of things that you clearly have like set aside for giveaways. You're cute.
I got a whole box, man, and it keeps on growing. It's stuff that like this is a perfect example of something that would end up in there. This is an extra piece that somebody shipped to me for free. I did not pay for this, so I'm just going to pass it along to somebody else. If you guys are familiar with Yoyodyne Toy Division, yeah, this is a monster friend, and it's a cool little painted piece, little painted My Pet Monster type guy. So if you're into My Pet Monster, which I was when I was a kid, My Pet Monster was awesome. It's one of my favorite things. Monster Friend from Yo-Yo Dine. Gonna throw that in with the mallow piece. All right. So it's gonna be that mallow piece. It's gonna be that Yo-Yo Dine Monster Friend. All right. Yo-Yo Dine Monster Friend. Mallow Toyz.
Yeah, and some of you are commenting on about how much you like it, but you're not. I'm hoping that I'm grabbing you if you're basically commenting right now.
The original Breaker of Chains shed quarter. That's funny. From Monster, My Pet Monster. My Pet Monster has that chain wrapped around him that he's breaking. Yeah, very funny.
I'm glad you caught that one. That one went right over my head. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no, all good. It's just funny. I know that from having so Super 7 or Reaction came out with a few Monster in My Pocket characters, which I have. Maybe I'll give those away someday. But those are cool.
Okay.
So
I've been grabbing some of the names, but otherwise, let's hop into, I'm going to share screen here. I want to show you guys some accounts we've been creeping.
You know what, man? I'm gonna throw this in too.
Do it. What do you got there?
That is a so this is a Hot Wheels
Masters of the Universe.
it is die-cast metal.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a land shark.
Damn, dude. I like
See
the colors
that?
on that thing.
That's sick. Yeah. All right, so now we're up to 3 things. The land shark.
Damn, guys.
Yo-Yo Dine. Mallow Toyz. We're gonna put it all in one box. All right.
Sick. Monster Bat, I got
Land
you there,
shark.
homie. The land shark looks dope.
Mallow. Monster Friend.
Look at you.
All right. So that's the package you're gonna get. Someone's gonna win that.
Oh. All right. Let's. Here we go now. So the first one I actually came across today was actually gonna be the Star Trip Toys. I can't believe I'm not following on this account. Boom, changed it. I think they're just making some stuff for fun. One day ago though, like these guys just look fun as hell, man.
Nice. Now who's this?
This is Star Trip Toys. Here, I'll grab.
Wow,
the,
very cool. Star
link
Trip.
here. Yeah, I'll paste this in the link for anybody who's interested going. Goblin Mob, I'll make sure to add you to the wheel. There we go. And let's go back to Star Trip Toys. Oops, there we go. So yeah, they've just been busting out some stuff the last couple of days. Bunch of little mini kaijus.
Oh, nice. Those are cool.
Yeah, and otherwise, like when I look back, it's like 44 weeks ago they were making this kind of dude. So it's like,
oh wow, wait a minute now.
Yeah, I don't really know much about them.
Oh, okay. I like that. What is that?
But, right?
So that go back to that Vader.
You liked it, but this is going back September 2021.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, and I already liked it.
Yeah, and apparently I was like this one a day ago. So it's like, so that's Star Trip Toys,
wow.
Folks.
Star Trip Toys.
For a count of 1,000,
only 54 followers. So
followers. Yeah.
Star Trip. And when was their last when was their last post?
A day ago. So they just started posting again, it seems.
Good.
November 8th otherwise. And then 2021. So that's Star Trip Toys. The other one I came across today, Neophytes Sculpts. So I'll copy this as well. I'll paste that in. Oh. Yeah, somehow I just noticed our account wasn't following our good buddy Goblin Mob there. So I changed that obviously right quick, but I don't know what the heck was going on there. And here we go. Tossing out that Neophyte Sculpt. So that's actually been
nice. Jazzwiz with an immediate follow right on.
Good.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what this dude's up to. I'm not sure yet. That's a big old set of nards. Um, yeah, they're just grooving along, casting up stuff. So I'm just gonna keep my eyes on this page because I'm intrigued. They're clearly doing some stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Huh.
don't know what they're up to, but they're doing stuff. I'm intrigued.
Hmm.
389 followers.
Yeah.
This one here, Shotgun Karaoke. I'm sure a lot of us know Shotgun Karaoke. Um,
Yes. So who was it? Who posted that the other day? Yeah, DT O'Keefe. God dang it, that guy. Um, how do I buy this guy's stuff?
oh, Shotgun Karaoke. Just reach out to him, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody has any info on that, let me know. I am about
Oh,
ready to reach out to him.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. I've chatted with
do
this
it.
dude before, dude. We've literally sat down and done like chats before. He is doing his master's thesis on indie toys and stuff, and got really into it. It's like only Domo, I believe, is like his collector account. But yeah, really nice.
Oh, all out Domo.
Yes, all out Domo. There you go. Yeah, really nice chat. Really nice chat.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Always likes my posts and stuff. I just don't. And I've seen his stuff, and then I saw DT O'Keefe post that the other day, um, and I was like, "Dang, dude, that's dope. How do I get some of that?"
Yeah, yeah. I would just reach
Um,
out to him.
I
Really
was gonna
nice guy.
say, just ask is the answer, so I can probably do that. Dude, you know what caught my eye is that freaking Healy made sticker right there. That
Yeah, that's on his
Greedo,
pressure pot.
yeah, that Greedo SWWF, dude. Um, Healy is like he's very few stickers out there. I don't know if it's always been like that,
Oh,
but stickers are very few and far between, man. I got one of his Hellbent stickers, but it was with a figure that he was selling, and it was only like the first 50 or first 100 or something like that. But just not a lot of stickers. I know I've seen some in the past, and I don't know if that's just maybe a more recent thing where there's just not as many out there. But yeah. Anyways,
um, if we're talking about pieces for under 30, I wanted to pull up Under Our Knives. So Under Our Knives has some pieces right now under $30. I've also got his website pulled up here. So specifically, like he's got some $18 glow in the dark pizza guys here. That Twinkie caught my eyes. Low stock, but I'm really intrigued by this guy. So it's right on that 30. But he just looks fun as shit.
yeah, man. So hey, that art print that he had on there, was that a t-shirt or was that a sticker?
Oh, let's go back.
That
This
top left
sticker.
sticker. So now I don't know if anybody has been following this account for any length of time. I think there was a figure made of that at one point, and it was like a one-off. Um,
Oh.
if anybody knows about that, let me know. But I could have swore that I saw that one time and was like, "Holy smokes, man!" And someone snapped it up right away, as they should. But that's
Yeah.
one where I just want to know, like, dude, are you going to make any more of those or what? I think it was phenomenal. I mean, look at that, dude. Imagine that as a figure.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Damn.
Yeah,
He has some cool stuff, dude. I think he's a really talented artist. And I
yeah,
noticed he had some stuff that was actually under 30. And then, of course, I was on
yeah.
Clutter Mag today. So if you guys are interested, I don't know if anybody of you have gone to Clutter Mag before, but they often have some really great obscure pieces that maybe, like there's an artist that I know of right off the bat that they've got some pieces on there that unfortunately have kind of flown under the radar. So I'm going to paste that here. But the creator of Glyos Joints, Awwww Design, is celebrating their 15th anniversary this Saturday. Their book has more info. Yeah, no doubt. I'll have to look into that. I definitely admire O'Neill and their Glyos designs, and I love the way that they've incorporated so many different artists into using that. Um, Clutter Magazine. So admittedly, they're like a shop, right? They're gonna have a whole bunch of different stuff, but like $10, $10. Um, let's even just jump like three at a time. But, oh, those out out of stock. But Neil Ewing actually, Bubby's $17. Like that's crazy actually. Sorry, I'm gonna open that. $17 for it. Oh, no longer available, of course. But yeah, sorry. Clutter magazine. A lot of times it's gonna have obscure pieces. Like I don't know if you guys have seen while I'm scrolling, but there's some Rampage pieces that were on here at one point. Yeah, definitely worth taking a peek. Marmot Mini Alien Garan, 25, and I'm just jumping like at like a couple pages at a time, right? But like Lamiad Snog, 25. That looks fun as hell.
Pray for Death. I like that. That's cool. Peaceful Death.
Yeah, the Black Nightmare, Nick Nightmare, 3-inch resin figure. Ooh, damn. Pray for Death. Yeah,
that's interesting, man. How on some of these sites like Clutter Mag and stuff like that, there's artists on here that who are making this kind of stuff that I've never seen before. I've never heard of before. They've never been suggested to me. I don't know anybody that has their work. Yet here they are. Sputnik. I do know who that is. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sputnik's actually the next one I was going to pull up. That's going to be an artist with pages with work under $30. So I've even got their web store pulled up right now. They've got these weird little dudes. I kind of like them. They remind me of like carnival prizes.
Yeah.
So Spork. So a bunch of these dudes, $20. And actually, if we go to products, I believe so check that on certain pages, guys. Some of the times there'll be like a home page on toy pages, and if you hit product, more options become available. Like look at this, my uncle the Ant. Sorry, but these just look fun as hell. Rose glitter head.
Yeah, man, those are sick, dude. $10.
$10. It's like okay, that's fun. That's a fun little piece.
Those are tiny, huh? I can tell he was.
The way he's holding it, yeah, his fingers are probably pinching it. It probably fits in your hand. It's a mini, so like,
yeah,
makes sense. But yeah, they just seem fun.
Nice.
Yeah. $10 for again. Like, look at the size of this one. Actually, that's interesting. That looks
that's
big.
cool.
$10.
Oh yeah, that's $10.
It's like damn. You know, there's some toys out there for some pretty wild prices if you just look a bit. I think that's why like I love this segment. Spork C. That's gotta be early as hell.
Yeah.
Anyways.
There's some cool stuff in here, man.
Yeah, so that's it for accounts under 1,000 and accounts with pieces under $30. We just had a little gander. You know, I can't believe we've done it 10 episodes. That means that at this point, if every episode we do 3 and 3, we've technically come across now 300 different accounts with under 1,000 followers. Am I doing the math right? No, 30. There we go.
30.
Oh, getting a little ambitious. That'll feel cool.
I was like, damn, dude, what are we doing? I said, yeah, if we're doing 30 every episode, then yeah, we got 300. But you're right, dude. And it's just, you know, and I think you know as well as I do, dude, there's plenty more of those accounts out there. I don't think that's a segment that's ever going to stop because they're just, I mean, they come out of nowhere, really. A couple of things in the chat. Babadrox said that Shotgun Karaoke, All Out Domo, said he interviewed him for his thesis. A lot of new stuff coming out soon. Skilled One says if you guys are into the creator of the Goliaths joint, Awwww Design, is celebrating their 15th anniversary this Saturday. Awwww Design, Onell. So check that out. They may be doing something that sounds like that.
I remember just being blown away when I first got into the toy world. I was looking at the toy pizza stuff, and I think that's how I got into the Onell, because I couldn't figure out why so many of them would be like Guayos by Onell. And then you go to the Onell page, and you see these guys are just so cool with sharing the love on their Guayos joint. It's cool.
Yeah, it is. Very cool.
Okay, groovy. I think I've caught everybody that we needed, who's here to put in there.
Here's something.
Okay.
Next show.
Yeah.
Man, next show we're gonna give out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh man, I love it. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I'll post more about that when we come up. But I mean, you know, my personal account is about to hit 1,000, and honestly, dude, I don't know
Oh
what to do. It seems like
yeah.
everybody does something when they hit like 500, 1,000, 750. And I'm right there. I mean, it should be done by next week, I would think. You know how some drop off, but
Yeah.
I would rather just kind of do something on the show and just make a show where we just give out a shitload of stuff. And that's going to be
Oh
next week.
you. Oh
So,
you. Dude.
yeah. But yeah, man, it'll be fun. Next week will be a fun show. I think we'll get to celebrate a little bit, which will be cool. And plus, dude, I mean, we're at double digits for the show now. We're at show number 10. We have not missed a week. We're at 10 weeks straight.
Isn't that kind of like, who are these people? It's because of you guys, man.
For sure.
I'm gonna say it every fucking week. If it weren't for you guys in the chat, I don't think we'd be doing it.
Dude, I agree, man. And you know, honestly, if we had like 2 or 3 people watching it, I don't think I'd be that motivated to do it, man. I just really wouldn't. I'd be like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna stick to doing pictures and just kind of promoting people just by doing posts about them. But I mean, we got
so much fun.
Yeah, we got, you know, solid numbers throughout here, and I think it's super. I mean, I love it, dude. I super look forward to Thursdays. I love the fact that people kind of start talking about other people in the community. And you know, like I said, dude, we've done 10 weeks straight. We haven't taken a break yet. And 10 episodes in a row, dude. Shit, we might as well celebrate that too. So we'll celebrate that next week.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, we chat about it. I think every Thursday we probably chat the most because we're basically like, oh my goodness, like right away in the morning, it's like I'm just stoked for the toy thing. We're talking about like what's going on, but like we're just jimmied, man. Yeah, dudes, this is the group of friends I've needed. Oh, Jazz Wiz, it's a fucking hoot, man. And you know what I
You know
love
what's so funny is I'm sorry I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say is when we were talking with Vomit earlier, we were talking about how it's still kind of awkward in front of people sometimes. And I think what's funny about this community in general is I think for the most part, a lot of people, like, I don't know all you guys individually hung out, know how you interact with people in front of each other, but just knowing people in the community, I would think that we are all in somewhat the same end of the pool when it comes to that, right? Like maybe a little bit awkward. We like stuff that people think is weird or whatever. And then so we come to this kind of hangout here and everybody is like, oh, hell yeah, dude. Like, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I feel comfortable. I'm doing social networking now. All this stuff. Yet when you get in front of another toy person, it's bam, it's right back to being awkward and kind of like he was saying, here's my business card. Like, don't look at me. I'm just going to turn around and walk away now. Hit me up if you want to. But I don't know. I just think that's funny, man. But it is, dude. I have a fucking great time on here. Jazz Wiz, he's still a virgin, so, you know.
I'm a little jealous.
I don't know. But yeah, dude. Anyways, next week will be fun. Next week will be fun. I'm back from vacation now, so I will be posting more. I'll try to blow the show up a little bit. And that's it, dude. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I did anything else. Yeah.
Under 3 hours? What? Who are these people? We're on a roll these days.
2 hours and 25 minutes right now. That's not bad.
There we go. I don't want to jinx it. Guys, do we end it there? And we'll catch everybody next Thursday?
Yeah, for sure.
Next Thursday, we're going to have a big old party.
Oh, wait a minute. We didn't do the fucking giveaway. Who won the second giveaway?
Oh, my goodness. We almost got away. We almost got all the way. You know what? I'm glad we didn't, though, because Folklorian ended up chiming in. So I'm going to scoop them. And Hurt Toys ended up chiming in. Gonna scoop them. Johnny Marbles ended up chiming in. Gonna scoop them. So you know what? I'm glad that we were a little off the board because we missed some people here that we need to get in. There we go. Okay, let's see. Dude, one of these days, I bet everybody's sitting there being like, they're gonna forget. These fucking idiots are gonna forget.
Goblin Mob, yeah, he says that he makes adult toys. That's kind of the reaction that you get from a lot of people, man. It's funny. Goblin Mob, what you were saying earlier about being an A's fan, agreed, 100%. It's the market, it's the cap, it's demographics, it's support, it's all that. And if you're an A's fan, you know that it all sucks. Like royally sucks. How can the city of Oakland not hold a professional team? They've lost the Raiders twice. They've lost the A's. They've lost the Warriors. Like, come on, man. It's not like there's no people in the Bay Area. It's like they have a bad recipe. The recipe that they have now sucks. Get rid of it. Anyways, who's going to win?
Yeah. If you guys don't see your name there, let me know. And otherwise, I'm so sorry. Skilled one, let me pull up the Sputnik.
Sputnik,
drop
yeah.
that
Good
back
account.
there for you.
Good account.
Boom. Boom. So I just dropped that again there for you. If I missed anybody or you don't see your name on there, please let me know. And we'll make sure to add it. You have, in the time it takes me to put my head down for a moment. That's the timing. But I think everybody was on the list there. That wanted to be on the list there. And I probably Dario Avalos sneaking in.
Hey, here he is.
My goodness. Okay, I think we caught everybody.
Skilled one says, look at Seattle. Honestly, man, my son, we went to the All-Star game this year, and he wants to go to the All-Star game next year, which is in Seattle. And just the fact that it's in Seattle made me go, maybe not. I just don't like Seattle, man, for whatever reason it is. I just can't get down with them for whatever reason. Anyways, good luck to everybody. Dario, good to see you, my man. There we go. Shed Quarter.
No doubt. A Shed Quarters Creations. Aussie
Shed
boy.
Quarter.
Going to an Aussie boy.
All right, now since going to Australia. Shed Quarters, please hit me, Crumbs, or the show page up with your address, and I'll get this out to you. I don't know what the situation is there as far as shipping, man. It'll go out within the next few days, and then it's off to the shipping gods. So we'll see what happens there. I will pump this box up for you a little bit since it is going to Australia, going around the world. Nice.
I believe he's actually like in like the more outbacky area as well.
Cool. Nice, man. I like it when all this stuff goes to, I mean, look, Shed Quarters Creations is getting something from Mallow, Yo-Yo Dine, and whatever else I can find. Also wanted to follow up, Goblin Mob, if you're still in the room, we were talking about this, the land shark. If you need a land shark, I got you. I do have another one. It's weird, man, with stuff like this. I don't know how it is for you in Canada, but it seems like there's certain parts of the countries that get tons of this stuff. And then there's other parts of the countries who never get this stuff. With the He-Man Origin stuff, it was the same way. East Coast had stuff that I've never even seen on the shelf before, and it's already been through the stores over there. So I don't know how that works.
We'll get it months after you.
Yeah, it's very I mean, shit, man. I don't know how that works. Distribution thing, I guess. But I know that there was some people, and that's one of the reasons that I gave this away, because I know just in chats and stuff, I've seen a few people ask for these. And I'm like, dude, these are a dime a dozen out here. Like the racks are stuffed with these things. Anyways, man, I'll send you one. So hit me up with your address. Send him some American candy too. I might do that. If you were skilled one at one of our very first show, I think, was that when we gave away the Hurt piece?
So that would have been the second.
His second show, something like that. Yeah, that was a Hurt Toyz piece that went to Brazil. And as far as I know, it's not there yet. Once it leaves the country, they're kind of like all bets off, and that's kind of where we're at right now. That thing was sent out weeks ago. They did tell me at the post office. Oh yeah, Simpsons Ultimates. Hit me up, man. I'm going to Super 7 next week. I'm picking up some stuff for Titty Bean. So we'll talk about those Simpsons, man. If those are there, I'll let you know.
There you go.
But yeah, anyways, so that first package went to Brazil, and remember what he guessed? He guessed the Jolly Ranchers, and he didn't know what Jolly Ranchers were, and I stuffed that box full of Jolly Ranchers, man, and had to put them in an extra bag because I didn't want them to melt and shit all over the place. But yeah, stuck in custom limbo for sure. And when I got to the post office, they said, "Hey, this thing is probably going to take about 2 months to get there." What can you do? You know,
you're at their mercy.
Yeah.
Brutal.
we pray to the delivery gods, the heat here in Oz. Yeah, man. Just from me and Titty Bean had a conversation about that way back when. Just kind of about, and it's fucked.
All right, man. So now we will catch you guys next Thursday, and we'll have a whole bunch of really cool things to toss out there in the universe.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Thank you guys for making this another lovely Thursday evening. Thank you, BJ, for coming and chilling with me and for doing this, man. I just fucking love it, dude.
For sure, man. Let's do it again next Thursday.
I think that'd be a great idea. All right. Have a great evening, everybody. Take care.